All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining us. We are the Bitter Geeks podcast. Today we're going to be doing a live watch of Twilight, mine for the first time. For those of you who've been listening to the podcast, my name is Nick. This is my channel here. And then as you guys can see, these are my fellow podcast members, or at least a few of them. We got Dash here right next to me.
Hello.
We got Danielle right below me. And then there in the corner is Al. And I gave him the peer pressure, guys. It's finally happening.
Sometimes you just gotta give in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. So obviously, so no one's watching at this current point in time. So we're just talking to ourselves, which is fine. So yeah, Danielle said she has something to share.
Yes.
Okay, so I wanted to mark the occasion, and I told you that I would buy a cake.
Oh no! Did you really?
Oh my god.
So it's for you, and it smells delicious. And I'm very sorry you can't have a piece.
Oh.
We'll find a way to send you a cake at some point.
Okay. Well, thank you. Very much appreciate that. Oh wow, we do have one viewer! Yay!
Yeah.
Quick, before we start, I'm just going to share the live link, just so in case there's other people who wanted to watch who gave up on us because we were an hour late.
Yeah, I didn't even apologize. I just tweeted about it. It was like,
well,
we are finally live.
you should expect this from us by now.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, like, I feel like about it. Normal. We are finally live.
You should expect this from us by now.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, like, I feel about it. Why am I hearing myself?
Oh no! You got an echo.
By now.
There's an echo because I had to copy the live stream. So there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just
Okay.
I was like, oh god, we're
Like,
hearing.
what am I doing?
Oh no,
I
I
know,
can hear my
I
own
know, I
voice.
literally-
I promise.
I opened, like, I went through all the tabs. It's like, which one is me? Is it me? Like, what have I done?
This is what happens when we aren't doing a podcast and you have to see our mistakes as they happen.
Yeah.
My hair is not happening right now. It's fine. This is the worst. Why are we on camera?
I know, like, it was great on Skype because I was little and you guys were big, and I prefer it that way. Like,
But now,
right now,
all I can see is myself.
yeah,
and
I'm just looking at me.
Like,
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to worry
Hi.
about that.
oh.
I mean, I don't have to worry about that. I'm perfectly fine. So.
I thought about wearing a mask, but I thought it would be a little theatery since I'm alone in my home. Semi-alone.
I'm anonymous. But then again, not really, because like, I already got a video on YouTube, so
That's true.
like, I'm not
You've
anonymous.
been exposed.
All right.
I've been exposed by Supernatural.
All right. I have my movie queued up whenever.
I've had it queued up for like an hour. So
I'm ready to go.
I'm good to go.
All right.
Wait, who's in the chat?
Us?
No one.
Someone just asked to join.
What?
I just got a pop-up.
Where?
Hold on. Where's my phone?
Oh.
There might have been something from Dash earlier.
No.
Gene.
No, Jean's just messing. There you go.
Oh my god!
Hey.
Oh my god, yes! The more the merrier.
Oh my god, okay. Holy crap, I need to move somewhere.
So you're welcome because I'm the reason we're an hour late.
It's fine.
Just
It
gonna-
was just a little bit of a hiccup. It was
We
an
were
hour
waiting
long.
for
hiccup.
Gene. I was just stalling.
Yeah.
I'm
See, look, if
so
you-
sorry. Like, I was like,
no.
I didn't see the message. I saw this. It's that the streaming link on YouTube. And
You literally
Yeah.
haven't even started yet.
You literally were like about to start, and then you jumped in. So
like,
perfect.
weren't you guys like on Skype call for half an hour?
Okay,
Yeah,
we were just
trying to
there
figure
were
out.
just some technical difficulties.
Danielle
Okay,
couldn't figure it out.
Everyone was
happening?
trying to help me.
I'll show the cake again because Jean didn't see the cake.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Gene,
I
look at
can't
the
lift it. I feel like it's gonna fall
Yeah, it's
over
gonna
and then I'm
fall.
gonna
Yeah, don't.
cry.
So Danielle got a
So
cake.
I bought a cake for the occasion.
Oh my god. Oh my god! I just rewatched this movie like a month ago, so
I did too.
All right. I'm ready whenever you guys are to get it.
Yep, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Just you can count us down.
Okay, I gotta turn my PlayStation back on.
Oh,
Wait,
I
shit,
promised a
I
coworker.
need
Oh my god,
need
I
a-
almost forgot. I promised a coworker. I have to take a poll. Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Excuse me, everyone is Team Alice. I don't know why we're having this discussion.
Yeah,
So nobody's choosing.
I'm
I
not.
was Team Jacob back in the day, but like
I'll
Team
let her know
Alice.
we're above the influence.
Back in the day,
Okay,
back in the day,
I will
Team
say,
Edward
though,
all the way.
based on what I know about Jacob and the whole baby thing, I'm gonna say Team Edward because he's not in love with and a child that doesn't exist.
There you go.
Like if you have to choose, and there's no third option.
Then it's Edward.
And yeah, Edward by default.
Yeah. If you have to choose.
All right.
Yeah.
She just needs to know how wrong she is. So like, good.
Oh, is she Team Jacob?
Yeah, and I don't
I can't
No.
imagine. being
We
Team
can't even
Jacob.
talk about it. We can't begin.
I mean, it is the
Yeah.
whole like no option is great, but like if you had to choose,
There is no good option.
there's no good option.
Mm.
But you know. Okay, let's do this, guys. I'm
All right.
ready.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. So
Yeah,
3,
okay.
2, 1.
Well,
All
mine
right.
did not play. That's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I'm pretty sure I'm a couple seconds ahead anyway. Yep, I am. There you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the Summit Entertainment thing just went away for me.
Okay,
what?
so yeah.
Oh, the summit. I didn't hear what she said. I was like, what do you mean?
Oh wow, what a deep first line.
Oh, the color grading of Twilight is so superior to the rest of it. They like gave up on this color grading.
Oh, by the way, my daughter's in the background, so if you hear random noises, it's her.
It's all
Okay.
good.
I love her.
We are all Emmy's aunts and uncles now.
So I told you guys I don't ever remember where one movie begins and the other ends. And I was like really confused by this first line last time we rewatched. I was like, who is she dying in the place of? Like, it takes such a long time to pay off.
Yeah, but I mean, like the first movie kind of doesn't have a plot until like the last 10 minutes.
Oh,
no,
not at all. No.
it's true, right? Danielle was saying this. It's all one thing. Because, like, if you
It's a
look at
fever
them
dream.
as singular movies, then you've accomplished nothing.
So are these her friends or are they family?
These are her parents.
That's her
You know
mom
what?
and her
That's her
mom's boyfriend.
stepdad, and then her. Oh yeah, they're not married yet, but
You know what was weird?
that's Phil.
You know what was weird? Like as I was watching that, as her stepdad came in, for some reason, my brain immediately went to, is that Will Smith?
Do they have a Subaru? I've been car shopping lately.
I think
That
I
is
saw God's
Subaru.
Son.
That's what we're worrying about. In this
Wow,
one.
what
You might want to put on subtitles, Nick, because.
Oh, they're on. They're on.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to be quiet for this.
No.
Like, we wouldn't let you do this alone.
Yeah.
So her dad's a cop, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Forks. Okay.
Oh my god, this is like my favorite thing about Forks is because like Forks is actually very, very small, and like they've somehow
This is
made.
where they did Power Rangers, right?
No, this is not where they filmed Power Rangers, but
In
close.
Forks?
no, like the no, like the area in like Vancouver. Well, it's not Vancouver; it's a city outside of Vancouver. But
Yeah.
so like all of these like wider shots are Forks because I've been to Forks. So, naturally,
But
As
did
you do.
you go for Twilight reasons, for like Twilight tourism reasons?
well, kind of no, not really. Like we went camping at La Push.
Oh, did
um,
you go to like the famous Bella Italia?
No. Like we weren't doing it for like a Twilight thing. Like it's just like it, but we were like, oh, like it's the Pacific Northwest. Like it's kind of unavoidable to go to Forks when you're like in the area. You're like, well, we're here, so. And then so, like we kind of aimed to go there, but it wasn't technically for a Twilight reason. But then you see all the
Right.
Twilight stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say there must be a lot of Twilight
Mhm.
promotion there.
Still, like
Yeah.
years later.
So, like, is it intentional for the way this movie is lit for everyone to look like they're a vampire already?
Okay, so Kristen Stewart is actually this pale. So it was always quite funny about that. actually. But when you see the vampires, they're somehow more pale than she is.
It's an intra foundation, I swear.
Yeah.
The skin is so like foundation smooth, you know.
They should have just colored her up, honestly. They should have just like baked her a bit.
Yeah. Like it's actually astounding because she's like actually that pale.
Yeah, but I mean, like in the books, like Bella is supposed to be pretty pale anyway, right?
It's actually like an extended metaphor for how Bella's a blank canvas.
Yes,
She's actually supposed to look like a piece of paper.
Yeah. It's
no, I think she's like Stephanie Meyer. She's Stephanie Meyer's self-insert though. Like she's like, if you look at the description, it's pretty much just a description of Stephanie Meyer.
Oh yeah.
Literally, what happens between this and the next movie?
Sorry, what?
Like with Jacob here, he looks literally so damn different in the next movie.
Yeah,
you know what? You're not gonna know unless you watch the next movie. Unfortunately, you know,
oh my god, we're making this happen the whole series.
There's like a legitimate reason why he looks so different in the second movie. Like I just
really sad.
But we you gotta watch the movie.
Okay, I think that this is the only scene in the entire saga that I've actually watched. But I didn't know it was this early in the movie.
He's so cute. Look at him. He's like a little.
It's a huge spoiler. There's a
baby
truck.
Honestly, though, this truck does rock.
The truck is very important.
Like, no,
the truck is incredible.
Everything about Bella in this movie just screams like gay culture.
No, that's Kristen Stewart, honey.
Yeah, Kristen Stewart. Like Bella was a really basic, like, straight white girl.
I nearly almost choked on her water.
Yeah, no, but like Bella's just that. But then because Kristen Stewart just like exudes this like awkward teen gay energy. It's like everything she does just feels like, you know, like a gay coming of age. But she's like in this heterosexual storyline. Which
that's what makes the tragedy of that much more enjoyable is when she has any of the lady vamps. You're like, Alice?
Someone explain the parking lot to me. Like, I feel like people are just parking arbitrarily.
Anywhere?
I've always been really upset by that.
And how many movies?
Like, that's a thing.
Seriously, in how many movies are there always in a small town movie that they always drive a fucking pickup truck like that?
But like this is like specific to this. Geez. Like it's about the
truck.
It's different. It's a very specific truck. It
that early 2000 here. That early 2000 here, man.
Oh yeah.
I remember everyone used to rock that in like 20.
Oh my god, Justin Chan, my boy.
You put that shit on girls.
Like the Dan and Phil hair.
That hair is just bringing me back to middle school.
It is. That's what I was about to say. You have no idea. Like, I've seen so many people rock that hairstyle.
Oh my god!
It don't even matter.
No, the hero of this entire movie is about to be introduced. Wait,
it's coming. It's coming. Hold on. Hold.
Pause. Most important.
I told him not to let me play. You guys. Every single time, what happens is I started like a low level of worried for Bella, and it increases exponentially as we go through. Oh my god, it's my girl.
She's here! Ah! Best character.
Anna Kendrick.
See, they make fun of the fact that she's. This is why I was saying, like, every question you have about the choices of this movie, Nick, are actually answered in the movie. Like, you're just like, why is everyone so pale? Like. Then
because they live in Forks, but she doesn't have an excuse.
I feel like I've seen this cafeteria set in so many things recently. Like this cafeteria.
Doesn't everybody have like the same cafeteria? I feel like there's one cafeteria.
We didn't even have a cafeteria in my high school. Everyone ate outside.
Like we ate outside too. Like because the cafeteria was too full, so we just all ate outside.
We were not allowed outside. Straight up. At all.
Wait. Isn't that's the girl who's playing Selena in that Netflix show, right?
Yes. That is correct.
Yeah.
I didn't know for Ned's Declassified School Survival.
Yeah,
yes, that is also correct.
Girl.
That is also correct.
Oh wait, she's from that?
Yeah, that's what she's from.
Also in
Ned who's not Mose.
She's in
Susie Crabgrass. Guys.
Yeah. She's also in The Walking Dead.
Here we go.
She's in The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's time.
Yes.
Time. Everyone, vampires have entered.
We are here.
Here we go.
Wait, oh my god, yes!
The Cullens.
Cullen.
Oh my god.
Literally,
Like a few
everyone looks as
seconds.
pale as they do.
I can't believe that everybody walks in and Jessica just reads them for filth immediately.
I know. I
It's
know.
like they're disgusting and I love them.
Oh my god, Emmett. Yes.
God,
It's weird.
She's like, there's incest.
already got stressed.
Icky.
Oh my god, Alice with that vest though.
The best though,
Like,
for real.
right?
No,
Maybe.
it's not messing around. It is. It is a
Everyone knows
compliment.
Alice is like the undisputed favorite.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh
He's
It's
here,
happened.
guys.
It's happened.
my god, the way the music.
I love that just there's like a moan at the end of his name. Edward Cullen.
Look at that hair. That like incredible height on his hair is just
My God.
That's just Robert Pattinson, like with like a full 8 hours of sleep.
He's so confused already.
And the staring has begun. It's not weird at all.
Why
totally
does his face
normal.
look like that?
Notice she's standing in front of a fan and look
Oh my
at
God,
this.
yes,
oh my god, oh my god,
Oh.
Why did you look at that?
Cinematic masterpiece.
Oh my God, it's getting worse.
With the angel wings and everything. Oh my god. This is the best.
It's the most nauseous angel.
Robert Pattinson was giving it his all in this movie. That's the thing. People are like, he's a bad actor. I'm like, no, he's a brilliant
Oh
actor.
my God. And Kristen,
the comedy of this is unmatched.
Oh.
I literally have like tears in my
What
eyes.
was he doing? What was that stare?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the montage though.
What the? What?
Oh God.
Just okay,
Ralph,
listen,
Ralph.
appreciate the multiple camera angles that Catherine Hardwicke went for this. Like, she went her all when it came to like filming
She
this.
took this dead ass
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah, I know. She like put so
She was
much
like, "You guys
style.
don't have to take it seriously, but I am gonna pretend that this is a real movie."
She took it so seriously. She basically was making this like indie vampire film. Like, that's what it feels like.
Okay,
But
I
then
always forget.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
I always forget
Yeah,
that he
don't-
drops her freaking class like in front of her, like in
Yeah.
your face.
yeah,
I hate it here.
yeah. Oh wait, Stephanie Meyer's cameo. Oh, is it this one? No, yes,
Not
no.
yet.
Not yet. She's in
Okay,
this diner
yeah.
at one point.
Yeah, it's this diner, but a different scene, I think.
I played Santa one year.
Charlie's so fucking real. That was so mean.
I know. Yes, she hasn't spent a Christmas here since she was 4.
He was like, yeah. So like back in like 2000 and 0, I totally made eye contact with you once, and he's like, stop talking to my daughter.
Yeah, I know. Like, she was actually being really nice and just being like,
She's
"Oh
so
yeah, I
super nice.
remember." Like, she's
She's
being
like, oh yeah, Santa.
yeah. Charlie's like,
But
"Go
not
away."
like, but no lie,
Charlie's
I'd probably
like-
do the same.
Nah, cut it out. Cut it out. That's fake.
Oh man, this outfit is bomb. I would have totally worn this in high school.
Wait, did they say they're moving
Shocking,
to Florida?
shocking.
Wait, did they say they were moving to Florida? Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, no.
Jacksonville.
Pick somewhere else.
It's because of
I've
the
been to
baseball.
Jacksonville. Oh, probably because of baseball, but yeah.
Yeah, it's because of baseball.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like, watching this so far after the fact, like all of the memes of Kristen Stewart in this, like how far are we into it, and I already see like all of it.
Yeah, because like almost every frame of this movie is memeable. Like, that's
Iconic.
yeah.
She's so pretty though.
Those bangs.
Yeah, those 2000s bangs. See, look at
Oh
how
my God.
serious Catherine Hardwicke took this. Like, look at that angle. That's
Like,
sweeping
literally,
shot.
that was like the scary monster. Like,
Yeah.
like we're framing this differently than the book did, for sure.
100%. But I think this is why the first one is like actually so enjoyable in that way. Like the other ones start getting a bit more ridiculous because of the actual content. But like this one, I can like still make fun of it, but I'm like, man, there was so much effort. Like we
The
put
thing
in
about
effort.
it though is that like once you get into like the second and third movies, you've like naturalized.
Yeah.
So like as the ridiculousness amps up, you're like prepared.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's like, oh well, this
Yeah.
might as well happen.
Yeah. No, totally.
Oh my God,
Which
the
is
news
why
in the
we only watch
background.
this in one sitting, beginning to end.
These tables are so far
I'm
apart.
honestly, I'm just so confused as to like what's been going on already.
Nothing
What is
yet.
going on? Just
So he's
plot.
so angry about how much she smells that he stopped coming to school.
Yeah, literally.
Is that really what happened?
Yes.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Actually,
Wait.
no, that is pretty descriptive.
I mean,
Wait,
he did
what scene are you
definitely
guys
stop
seeing
coming to
now?
school.
Wait, what scene are you guys seeing now? Is somebody
The-
running away?
The
Right,
construction
yeah.
workers being
Okay,
attacked.
so yeah.
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 Like, look at this, like, these see horror movie stuff. Like the way that like the
Mhm.
house is framed and everything with the rain coming down.
I just
Oh yeah,
feel
she was
like,
really sure what genre she was doing.
I will say though, like just watching this, like, there's all these like random establishing shots that like I feel like serve no.
No, I know that's the thing. Like, she went for it. She was like, "I'm
Yeah,
creating an
they're, like,
aesthetic."
Supposed to be for like spooky only. Like
Yeah.
nobody actually cares about what's actually happening.
So did she really trip like that, or was it just
Probably, I think it
Well,
was.
that was like that's like a Bella thing.
Yeah,
Like they
I'm
have
pretty
to
sure
have
it's
her
also just a
fall, like,
Kristen
3
thing,
times
though.
a movie. Otherwise, it's not Bella because she's like clumsy and it's cute.
Charlie Swan is the best.
Basically,
at.
what happened, I figure, is that Stephanie Myers sent the first copy of this novel to someone, and they were like, "This character has to have a flaw," and she was like, "What if she was adorably clumsy?"
Yeah.
And then you get all these fangirls being like, "Bella's not perfect. She falls down all the time."
Yeah. Oh my god, guys, this is the line. Guys, this is the line.
Oh.
Sup, Arizona?
Yeah, here
Oh
it
my
is.
God.
Oh my god.
Hey, look at the rain,
Oh my
girl.
God.
Better get used to it, girl. I hate him. I love him, but I hate him.
Oh, he's back.
And now he's wearing a light colored t-shirt to show that he's
Okay.
approachable.
Okay, so am I the only one who like can imagine those two
Hello.
like being a thing?
Who?
What,
The two guys earlier.
Oh, Eric and Nick. Nick.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, his name is not Nick, it's Mike.
Yeah, sure, but no.
These movies are aggressively straight. Like it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The heterosexuality, the
I
Mormonism
don't
of it all.
understand. Here's what I don't understand. Why didn't Edward just drop this effing class?
He couldn't. No, he
He needs to
couldn't.
graduate.
I
for
know. I
anything.
know. I know.
Right.
Yeah, but like he has.
Like,
to
they were
keep
like,
up-
They were like, no, like there's no more science classes, bro. Sorry. And it's like, well, don't take a science class then. Like,
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's part of like the curriculum or something.
She's
Yeah,
a
my school you had to
million.
take a science class.
It's destiny, guys. Why do
Yeah,
you
but
stand in
you
the
have
way
to
of
take
true
a science
love?
class because you want to graduate.
Yeah, that's true.
And he doesn't really need to graduate.
That's true.
Well, I mean, like it'll
Not
probably
going
raise
anywhere.
suspicion. It'll probably raise suspicion or something.
If he took a summer course.
Oh my god. Is that like a family
Already.
crest? Oh yeah.
God.
Like don't the
Everyone.
talents all wear like family crest stuff?
Bella's
Yeah,
about
they
to
never-
reveal her entire personality right now.
They never explain the family crest. They just have it.
This performance is unparalleled. Any cold wet.
Any cold, wet
What are
thing.
you doing? Why?
Hey, hold on.
Oh my god. The tortured laugh.
Do you mind if I check?
I want to make sure you're not trying to screw over my grade on purpose.
It's anaphase.
Like I said.
By
Passing for banter. I think that's what that was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like it feels like banter, but it feels like it was sucked of all charisma.
It might have
And
been
just-
banter in the mouth of two different actors.
Yeah.
It might have been banter in a different scene.
But what's also good about this scene is that it perfectly displays two awkward people trying to have a conversation with one another.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, it's terrible, and I don't want to be here for it. Like honestly,
Every conversation
But that's how
between
you
them,
know
you're
it's
just like,
real.
I am intruding in
Fatma.
the worst conversation.
But that's
God,
what makes
the
it so
context
real.
though, like the context only get progressively worse as the movies get more expensive, and I don't understand why.
less shit's given.
Look at him. So
He just looks so perplexed right now. Like,
He's like perplexed, and he's also like vaguely threatening. Like his
Yeah.
posture is very confusing. Like you're just sort of like, oh, why are you?
yeah,
He's
like
gonna
he's
be
like
destroyed.
looming over her.
Sure.
Like,
yeah, with like the brow furrowed and everything.
he should have better posture. He is a vampire.
Ugh.
And the cat, like the.
Like, he's
I mean,
like-
I know he's tall,
like a
but
good
like,
2 feet away, but
yeah,
looming. It's
yeah. And I know he's taller than her,
very
but they are using
confusing.
a high camera angle on this. To
She's
like,
blinking so much. Oh my god. It's
He's like, I'm tired of this lie. Goodbye. He just walked away mid-sentence. Why?
It's the fluorescence.
oh my god, here's the importance of the red truck, everyone. Like, it's
Oh my
so
God, oh my
important.
God,
It
oh my
needs to be
God.
super important that this truck is this clunky.
Oh no, she has AirPods in.
Somebody was like, that didn't happen. Bye. And like, what's this? The stare down.
I'm struggling.
I don't know why you're not having an excellent time. This is great.
Oh my god, the best. Oh my god, Charlie is about to be like the best dad in the next scene.
How did this kid get a cut on his face from this?
I don't know. Maybe
Maybe
as
he
he was.
slammed the brakes, yeah.
He
slammed
hit the
brakes
window?
and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie's so pissed.
Oh my god. Oh god. Carlisle is about to enter.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, hello, sir.
Ah!
Didn't he play a character? Wasn't he in season 1 of Supergirl?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he was.
Look at him.
Wasn't he Maxwell Lord or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I don't know
He's
how
real
this.
cute. The funniest thing is this actor is so cute, but they made all of the worst decisions about styling him. Like they have to, because that's what Carlisle freaking looks like. He looks
Mhm.
like
I
an
mean,
Aryan fuck,
it's-
but they didn't hire an Aryan fuck.
Yeah. But like this is already the best he looks in the whole series. Like,
Yeah, I
only
mean,
gets
this is the
worse
most-
from here.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
it's
the
the
most
most
accurate.
Natural like
Yeah.
anyone
Yeah,
looks.
this is the
Yeah.
most accurate Carlisle looking of him. Because like as the series progresses, it just gets worse. Like, and you're just like, oh, he just looks like some blonde dude, and you're like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like this was on point Carlisle. Excellent acting from Kristen Stewart right now.
Amazing. She's putting in the performance of her lifetime. The thing about her.
All three of them staring.
It's like,
I It's so unfortunate that it's only this movie because like Rosalie has some of the best scenes later in the series that is just like iconic, but like they're not in this one. So
Okay, wait, but I just like noticed, why is his head so big? Is it just the hair?
It's the
Like,
hair.
we see him walking
It's the
towards
hair,
him, just
it's
not like
the
his
hair.
head is
It is the hair.
huge.
It does make their heads look enormous.
yeah, his hair like extends his face a little bit.
My best friend dated a couple of these haircuts, and it's just they have normal sized heads,
Yeah.
like, but they just don't look like it for the entire time they have this haircut. And then when they cut off like
RTM by
the
MBU.
duck bill on the front, they look normal.
Yeah.
He doesn't even threaten well. He's just like,
I know. No one's gonna believe you.
So we start with the guest
I
acting
will
real
say though,
early.
like, so far, I'm not impressed by anyone in this movie acting wise.
No, you're not
But-
supposed to be. Like
everyone's doing their very best, obviously.
that's the
But, like, obviously, Rob has done a ton of stuff since this, but like, the intensity alone, I can see that and being like, okay, he'd be a good Batman. Like, I get it.
I hate this.
Wait a minute. Okay.
It will not slow down for you. No. It's just gonna keep going.
Just when like you have a graph of like, oh, this is whatever, it escalates. It gets like this literally. That's what Daniel's saying. Like,
That's the thing. Is the first half of this movie is just like so fucking boring.
yeah,
And
and then
it's
it just goes like,
And it doesn't stop for 4 movies.
yeah. It is, yeah. That's pretty much, yeah. From that like car accident scene onwards, this is where it just keeps
Okay,
going.
why are they flashing back to someone that we just saw 2 minutes ago?
Because it's okay. You need to
Really short
understand.
memories.
No.
Every
You need
time
to
she
understand.
looks at that bumper, she's like, "Man, Edward."
It's because in the book, it's like there's paragraphs of her like hashing what's happening. The look that Rob just gave.
Scared.
Like,
He's like,
that's that
He's like in the. I love that he's in the background of this scene.
out of
Like,
focus too.
like
But
the
you
movie
know
is
it's
like
him.
the movie is literally like, "Fuck Mike." Edward is right back there.
No, I know. Like the focus shift was genius. Again, this is like Catherine Hardwicke. Like we're gonna out of focus Mike and like.
He's omnipresent. He's always there, and he's always like this.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Jessica.
is she in the other movies?
Yes,
All of them.
all of them.
She never leaves.
This wonderful band of characters lasts
I didn't
through
honestly-
this
I didn't
know
entire
real-
series.
I didn't realize that she was even in these movies.
Anna Kendrick, she doesn't realize she's in these movies.
She often forgets when people ask her
Literally,
about it.
like yeah, in interviews they'll be like Twilight. She's like, what?
I keep thinking that guy.
Oh my god, another iconic line. Oh my god.
What's the accent, Bill?
Why is he so?
You know what? It's so
He just
funny.
keeps being like, "I really need to know these details about you. Tell me things."
Edward is so much more menacing when he's not trying to be menacing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That hair is enormous. It's a whole ass pompadour.
An adrenaline rush. It
These
happens.
tight
Look
little
it up.
terrible smiles that he does
Yeah.
in between like telling
Lines.
lies.
Yeah.
Every time he lies and he goes,
He's like so proud of his own lie.
"I hate him so
Why
much."
did you trip? What did you trip over?
Nothing. This is her character. that she
Tripped
just
over
tripped
her
something.
character, her actual personality. It was like, it's invisible.
I love how much Edward just pieces out like every single thing. He's like, I'm
He's
just
like,
done
"Oh,
with this
no."
conversation. Like,
Okay, I really don't mean to sound mean, but like everyone trying to be friends with Bella, like, why?
yes, literally this. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
It's the biggest plot hole in the series.
Yeah,
Why she has
exactly.
friends.
It's because it's a small town and she's the new girl, so she's like appealing.
They're like, "Oh my god, Arizona. What's that like?"
It's literally that. Arizona so far out of the world.
Whoa.
Tell me about all the culture of Arizona.
What is that camera angle on Kristen Stewart, dude?
Look at Jackson Rathbone just standing.
I love that he's just in
Come
the
on.
background with a
He
terrible perm.
And like I seriously can't believe they saw this and was like, you know what? He'd be
That's what I'm
perfect as
saying. They
Sokka.
didn't see this and we're like, he doesn't have any lines.
They must not have. Like,
Okay, I
Because
will
it's
say
one
his hair at least gets better, which
That's true.
It does.
Yes.
you cannot say about
They
any
told
other
it now.
Her
character,
hair
except maybe
definitely
Rosalie.
improves.
Except maybe
Honestly,
Rosalie, but like that's just because she
all
got
of
better
the
wigs.
makeup
Yeah.
gets better except for Carlisle's. Carlisle's gets progressively worse, and then everyone else's gets progressively
The
better.
contacts get worse. They get
Yeah.
like more like corny and gigantic.
Yeah, they become more saturated.
Mhm.
Like they become like less natural and more like light brown.
Yeah, I think it's also the color grading of the movie, though. Like the color grading of this movie, like really brings out like this.
Why was he so angry? He literally just looks at her for like 30 seconds. He's like, God damn it, I can't even do this anymore.
La push, baby.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, everyone in this friend group is awful. It's wonderful.
Like these guys.
What?
This,
the
they are
sad part-
actually teenagers doing their
Yeah,
teenage
that's what I'm
thing.
saying.
Yeah,
That's
like,
what
this is-
teenagers do. They cringe.
Yeah.
This is actually accurate. Oh, cringe. Here, this is cringe. There it
That's
is.
not gross.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
That's your foot.
Oh my gosh, Danielle, when I told Andrea about your cake, she was like, "Oh, why didn't she write edible art on it?" I was like, "Yeah!" I was like,
Okay. Okay, stay away from him, but like he keeps finding her.
He's like,
Yeah.
get away from me. I'm right here if you need me.
Oh, why do they have to bring kryptonite in this?
"Oh yeah, radioactive spiders.
And kryptonite.
What if I'm not the hero?"
The way she says you're not.
Nick, you're like a couple seconds ahead of me, so but not that it matters, but like,
Like the only character I feel like I don't understand why they're doing what they're doing ever is Bella.
mhm.
Like it's like she's in a different movie with different characters and she's just misreading everyone. Like, she's just like, oh man, Edward, I know you're good on the inside. And he's like, what have I done to make you feel that way?
Like,
Literally. Oh, okay. Yeah. Like La Push and like this area is gorgeous though. Like when we went there, I was like, wow. Like, okay.
God, I have never.
not gloomy there. Like,
Sometime. Okay, like this is accurate though. Like I lived in the Pacific Northwest. Like this is 85% of the year it looks
I've
like this.
always wanted to surf, but I never really like. I've always wanted to surf, but I never really got the chance.
It's hard. It's hard.
No, but see, there's also
Yeah.
a reason why they live somewhere where it's gloomy and overcast. Like, there's a reason.
They were in Alaska.
Yeah.
Alaska. And this is like a slight downgrade.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they don't want to sparkle.
Yeah.
Wait, so like, did Jacob and them, are they like, they like live somewhere else, or like, what's up with them?
Okay, so
They're on the reservation.
yeah, they're on the reservation.
Okay.
So he doesn't go to her school. He doesn't he lives like very close to them, but it's all reservation land.
My favorite thing is that these two actors that are meant to be, I think, Sam and the other one, I can't remember her names right now.
Embry, isn't it?
Embry, yeah, there you go. It's supposed to be those two, but then obviously they recast them for New Moon. But like that's them.
What? I'm so invested in those guys. Why'd they recast them?
I literally don't pay any attention to his posse. It's like Jacob's here, and so is Sam, and
I didn't even know he had a posse until this movie.
I love how there was like a recent post on Twitter that was about Taylor Lautner that was like, I don't know how Taylor Lautner doesn't look like a white person when he is. And I was like, yeah, it's really weird. Like
Wait, he's white?
yes. And like everyone's always
What?
if you
He's
Google his family, look at his parents, and you're gonna be like,
Wait, seriously?
Yeah,
yes,
he's right.
Oh,
It's really
What the hell?
wild.
it's bizarre. Like like he might have somewhere down the line like something, but like directly, no.
What the? I'm actually
Okay,
looking
the
this up
trivia is
right now.
actually kind of important to the movie. It's like the first thing that we hear that actually matters.
That's
oh
true.
my God! What? Wow. That's just,
Austrian, Dutch,
that-
English, French, German, Irish, Swiss ancestry.
Like he's white.
He's white, boy.
He's like
I'm so
European.
disappointed. I've never been more disappointed in my life.
Taylor,
Yeah,
let us
so
all
sorry, that
know.
was really important, Nick. I don't know if you were paying attention, but that was the whole thing about the Cullen clans and the Kilowitz being like wolves. So
They have like bad blood.
Yeah.
Came back. And they're not allowed to do stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, plot stuff.
see, this is like the horror element stuff. This looks good.
Yeah, I thought
But-
this was one of the cutscenes.
I thought it. I thought it was.
Maybe
too.
it's just longer in the
Maybe it's just
extended?
longer. It's probably
Yeah.
just-
What else has Catherine Hardwicke done?
I don't know.
That's a really
she
good
did
question.
the Little Red Riding Hood with Amanda Seyfried.
Oh, and Charlie, the actor who played Billy Burke. The guy who plays Charlie too, so. Ugh. I hated that they had to recast her.
Wait, who?
Oh, Rachel Lefevre.
Victoria.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She looks so much better. But no, they
Yeah,
had to go with
I did Bryce Dallas
Dallas
Howard. Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, okay, that's why she's familiar. Okay, she filmed a movie in my hometown.
What?
Yeah,
Catherine Hardwicke?
yeah, like not even in San Diego, like in that beach town that I grew up in. She filmed. It's like Heath Ledger was in it,
Oh.
Hirsch was in it.
I forgot. Oh, you know what? I forgot.
What movie was
I
it?
forgot about that.
You
So
know,
like,
no one's heard. It's called Lords
Oh.
of Dogtown.
Oh, yeah. Welcome
wait,
to
hold on.
Buzz one click link of research that she is
Okay,
doing.
wait a minute. Quick question. Like, I did not see New Moon, but how did God, what's the guy with the dreads name?
Laurent?
Laurent. How did his skin
Laurent?
look to me? How did his skin look?
It was really interesting actually. I thought in New Moon they did a pretty good job of like,
Oh,
like his skin is dark. They didn't lighten him, but it was like
Okay.
really shiny. It was like really glowy, which I thought was really nice.
Which
Was
is
it-
like the way
okay.
it would be in this
Oh my God,
particular
Jessica.
iteration. Like they're
Okay,
not
'cause
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
they're not super pale necessarily. They're just glittery.
yeah,
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
scroll.
I have all four
Okay.
art books. I still remember. I have like the movie art books.
okay.
For
I just
Twilight, I
wanted
have
to
all
make
four of
sure.
them. I
I just
remember
wanted
this.
to personally make
I love-
sure.
We missed that line, but Jessica being like, I tried that with my parents, not even close.
Jessica's just like fucking tanning her boobs. Like
I know.
she
No,
is
see, I'm looking
someone,
at
everyone.
images.
She is someone.
But no, like I'm looking at images from like this movie and then New Moon. They really did like lighten his skin tone.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Again, Twilight had so much style. It went serious. It was taking itself seriously, and then it didn't take itself as seriously.
God, he looks
The
like he
thing
has
is
one
that the script is
lotion.
actually kind of immaculate. Like the script is actually like hyper realism to the point where it makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's like a
He's-
really interesting experiment.
God.
And like I think Catherine Hardwicke just sort of went with it. Like she was like, okay, this is the realest thing I'm ever gonna make. Like,
Yeah.
He looks God, he looks ashy as hell. Like he did not like he just discovered lotion.
they do like gray him up or something. It's weird.
Yeah.
I guess
He just
To make him
discovered
look more-
lotion.
Maybe that's what this. It's like you're supposed to look dead, right?
I guess.
Oh my god, Jessica.
This dude's just like, what is this white girl doing in my bookshop? And why is she taking this book? Oh, it's about to get like we're about to go from like here to like here in intensity.
Girl, what the hell?
What the hell?
It's like all these threatening men exist in these movies just to like serve as foils for Edward and be like,
Yes.
it's not that bad.
Yeah,
He could be this guy. He could be
Yeah.
a random rapist in a parking lot.
it's true.
He's not.
It's
What a
time. It's
prince.
time. It's time. It's time. Shush, shush, shush.
I love it.
He
You're like,
hasn't done anything.
no, he's like growling at them, like literally. An apex predator thing.
Okay, is there a single scene in the movie where Robert doesn't have his eyes all wide like that?
No,
No,
Oh.
no, this is
He
Edward.
has to show off his
They
shiny
used to
blue
it.
vampire contacts.
yes. This
He's
entire
intense, Nick. He's intense.
this entire location is about like a 10-minute drive from my old apartment. This street drove down it all the time. Like, you should put your seatbelt on.
This is great. That was pure Robert Pattinson.
I know,
That wasn't even
I know,
Edward. That was
I
him being
know.
like, this line is so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I know. Well, actually, in this next scene, his eyes aren't too wide. Like, it's probably like the
Okay, here
It's actually the chillest he gets until he gets married. And then he gets married and
here's the
he's
thing.
all chill all the time.
Literally, this is the only scene in the entire movie so far where everyone looks like a normal human being.
it's because of the lighting. Look at the. Okay, it's because we're setting
We're
that up
literally in the actual dark.
because they can't do that. You
Well,
can't
and
do-
look, Kristen Stewart looks so much more normal with just a tiny bit of light. Like,
No,
Yeah.
it's because they're in the actual dark, so they have to light the scene so you can see them on camera. So then they actually have to look normal. Whereas all the other scenes, they're in the light and they're making them look stupid, like, on purpose. This is like they give up on the lighting, though.
Jessica's a hero. She's like, this is your one shot with Edward Cullen.
I
Don't
know,
mess it
right?
up."
Right?
No.
She's the number one cheerleader. In
One
this
of
entire
us
thing.
should have sex with Edward Cullen. It gets to be you.
Yeah.
The mushroom ravioli.
wait, what? Mushroom?
I love that they have this actress. I love that they have this waitress be like inexplicably attracted to him because that's like supposed to be the canon is that like
Yeah.
women are just like Edward, but it's
Yeah.
like so unbelievable because
Yeah.
look at him. He's
Yeah.
just like yes, I'm extremely attracted to that.
But then it's also like super creepy because then it's just like he's supposed to be like 17, right? Like he's supposed to look 17.
An
so then it's
actual
just, like,
child.
yeah. And then it's like this like woman who's like what, probably in her I don't know, age range 20s maybe? Yeah, like
Hopefully.
hopefully, yeah, exactly. Maybe. I mean, at least Kristen Stewart was actually like 18 in this movie, so she was like
Yeah, she's
within
the
a
right
year.
age.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
within a year of her age. Of her character.
Guys, this fucking
The things he fucking says to her.
This,
I know.
it's about the conversation. If you gotta really indulge yourself into the conversation that they're having.
The way he's holding his jaw, man, it's just like
I
he's like
remember
holding in a gag every time.
when these
Honestly,
movies
if you watch this in context and you realize that Edward has gone through his whole life being able to read the thoughts of every single person he's ever met,
yeah.
and that's the reason that he has absolutely no communication skills. And like this is the first time he's had a conversation with someone who he can't read their thoughts, and that's why everything's falling apart. It's so much funnier.
Yeah.
It like starts to make sense. You're like, oh, he never learned a thing. He didn't
Yeah, I
know
mean,
how
like,
to
well,
talk.
that's the thing why like you read like Midnight Sun, like the book, right? And it's like
that came out.
you and like you hear his internal monologue, and it's like, wow, okay, this guy doesn't know how to have a conversation at all.
No, he can't do it. And he chose a girl who can't do it. And now they're
exactly.
just
That's the worst
It's
part
like
is that,
so
like,
late.
she's socially awkward anyway, so it's like if it was maybe someone else who could like have a conversation otherwise, then he might have been okay, even if he couldn't read that person's mind. But it's like Bella can't converse either, so it's like
It's basically two introverts.
yeah.
two
Soulmates.
two introverts, and like at least one of them is on the spectrum. Like,
Yeah.
there's literally something dysfunctional happening. Like,
Yeah.
where like that person is not neurotypical and cannot actually do this just because.
Ooh.
Like there's a normal level of it, and then there's like where they are, which is way up here.
Oh my
Like,
god, that face!
Mildly sexually attracted to him, and she's just honestly always thinking about his dick. They're just in these silent scenes, and she's like, "The dick better be worth it. God, this better be worth it."
Yeah.
I was checking out the live stream just to see how we were doing. I literally lost a subscriber since it started.
Oh my
And Jacoby Richardson to report
Where
to
is
the car
Public
riding
Influence?
area that is Christian.
Nick, I'm so sorry.
the wrong people are gonna start following you now.
That is actually a risk.
Look, there
Are there people that still like stand Twilight in the year of our Lord 2020?
Of course.
They're the greatest
Probably.
people though, because they all do it like heavy ironically. Like all of them are the most sarcastic people I've ever met in my
Well,
life.
yeah, I've seen some of those Twilight Renaissance, but like, are there any of those people who like legit still like straight up Team Edward?
I
Still
mean,
intense.
probably. Like,
Probably.
fandom
Yeah.
never dies. There's always like a small corner of it that will exist forever.
Yeah, but like Twilight Renaissance stuff is amazing, fantastic.
Twilight Renaissance stuff is incredible. Some of the merchandise that came out during the Twilight Renaissance was just like
Yes. Oh my god.
Honestly,
Oh,
like
the Carlisle boiled hand.
Nick, are you okay?
broke my brain.
when this movie first came out, like my sister was like all in, like read all the books, was there at every premiere of every single one of these. Like I just don't get it. It's awful.
All right, look, Nick, I'm gonna be real with you here. Like, I used to be in the same position as you because I used to be like that all the time when it came to Twilight. I was like, oh, this movie sucks. I don't care about it. But it's like watching a wreck as it happens, and it's so but you're also ooh, you know?
Like,
And it's like
if you watch this movie 5 times, you start to care about the characters in a weird way. Like it kind of works backwards.
yeah, you
Like, the
you
first
definitely
time you're
do.
just like,
Yeah.
and then like you
yeah.
get into it, and all of a sudden you're like, well, why would she talk to Mike that way?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Here's
My
Like,
good
it's
friend
true.
Mike.
current.
When you start getting your faves in
Okay, hold
the
on.
series too, like you're so attached, you're just like
Here's where I'm at. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
I hate this movie. I have fun with no enjoyment, and so far, unless something changes in the next book.
We're doing research.
Like, it's the research.
Okay,
What
hold
if
on.
he did?
No, so literally, I'm like, unless something happens in this movie in the next hour or so, like,
I mean a lot happens in this movie.
I mean,
Okay, a lot happens.
you still
gotta-
haven't hit like the best scene, you know.
I mean, this is it. This is literally like if you're gonna look at your old school like plotline thing, like this is the like inclining action. right
rising
now.
action.
Yeah, the rising action. Like we're
No,
getting
the,
Yeah.
the climax has to be the baseball scene. Like that's the
Oh
that's
my
right.
God.
Well, I was gonna make this my background if we were gonna be on Zoom. This green thing-
This scene sneaks up on me. You guys, this scene sneaks up on me every time. I don't have recollection of watching it until I've seen it. I just watched it for the first time.
and
My
you were like,
brain
what's
is
happening?
inadequate. I
There-
literally just watched it and I was like, wow. I might have to like slow that down later. Just saying.
It's because it goes full vampire there.
Full
you know? Like,
vampire,
yeah.
which is what we wanted when we sat down, and we're not gonna get it.
See, I think that's the hilarity about like Twilight too. Is like when before you read the books or whatever, when people were talking about it, you were like, oh, it's about vampires and whatever. So like you have this idea in your head, like, ooh, vampires, and then it's just not that, like, at all.
Okay,
No.
so completely unrelated to what we're doing right now. So Zach just posted that he's going to be part of the Wonder Woman 84 virtual world premiere.
Oh,
Cool.
boy.
Sir, why must I?
That's fine.
It's okay.
Presumably he's gonna walk through it, so
Oh my god,
yay.
this laptop. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, he's a producer, so
Yeah.
Yeah, putting this back where I had it.
He has a right to support it if that's what he feels like he wants to do.
this was my background for a little bit on Skype. We did I committed. Yeah, you were there for that, Gene, but I had this as the background, so I was just like standing where Bella is. Oh my god.
Okay, can we request silence for this scene?
Okay, shh.
What's the shot?
Just let it wash over you.
What was that?
Say it.
What?
Are you afraid, Nick?
Shh.
I'm afraid for my sanity.
Then ask me the most basic question. Let me ask it as well.
Y'all, don't give into peer pressure to our live audience out there. Don't give into peer pressure. This is what happens.
Oh my god. I'm just thinking of No, I'm just thinking of the I'm just thinking of the TikTok that like
Oh no.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ah!
Look at that shot! Look at that! Beautiful! Oh my god, it's still going! It's still going!
Literally, there's so many random ass
We're still going! We're still going!
Wait, Nick,
Oh, no.
hold on. Wait.
Oh, are we getting the sparkle? Are we getting the sparkles?
It's happened.
You're beautiful.
Glitter.
This is the skin of a
See
killer.
how I glitter.
I hate you guys.
You're a
You
killer.
mean you love us? We're a blessing.
He's literally giving you no reason to not believe it.
He's like that edgy kid who's like, I'm like all the other guys.
He's like fucking, what's his name in Riverdale?
Jughead.
Jughead.
Weird.
As if you could outrun him.
New.
Just rips. Okay, what did that tree do to you, Nancer? Like, come on.
Tree.
I don't care.
Fucking kill me, Edward. Yay!
Unfortunate.
You trust him? Why? This movie is
She
so.
just wants the dick so bad.
She does.
The way his body right now, he's like,
Clenched every muscle in his body is what he's doing.
my own personal brand of
You
heroin.
know what it's like? It's like Robert Pattinson, like, is auditioning for Cats in
Yeah.
this role,
Yeah.
and he's
Like-
doing a fabulous job at that.
Like
He's
this is his long
killing it.
audition. Like this is his long audition of Batman.
Yeah.
Basically.
He's like, what if Batman was like a bat and also a cat?
Like the directors are like, okay, Pattinson, you got the job. You don't gotta like do a whole movie of it.
Going too far.
Wait,
This
No, I
is
don't.
Cabedon.
Ooh. For the weeps.
For the
what is?
she's known him for like
Why did
Literally a minute. A
why did
minute.
it sound like Forrest Gump?
a hot minute. A hot
a
minute.
hot minute.
And she's like, I'm so afraid of losing you.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Someone
It's like
intervened in Bella's life.
It's like that meme where it's like, thank you for everything. And then it's like, you've only known me for like 2 whole days.
Yeah.
Literally, music was like ripped from Forrest Gump.
Was it?
Obviously, it's not, but it sounds like that.
Oh, I see what you mean.
The trees, the trees.
The beautiful,
Made
beautiful.
the meadow.
Look at how beautiful this is. Look at the purple coming through. Like, come on.
Why are we here though?
The
Why
cinematography.
How did we get here?
Here's the thing.
The
thing.
No, this
I'm
is the genesis of the series. The
Did we
series
run straight?
was written by Stephanie Meyer having a dream about this scene.
Yeah, this is what started the
This is
entire.
the scene in the
Okay,
meadow.
Okay, but in the movie, did we
How did we
run
get here?
straight from the woods and then
Yes.
peacefully lay down in a field together? Is
Yes.
that what literally happened?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe
weird.
remember Al was saying like, oh, some of the extended scene was in the forest. Maybe it was that transition.
I hope so. Like it was like this is how they got from the forest to
Oh
the
no,
pool.
it was just them. No, it was just them talking.
And
but yeah,
calm the
yeah,
fuck
no.
down.
Yeah. You know what I just realized? Like as this is all going on, I'm sure people are like, where are they? Like
Well,
the kids
like-
at school are like,
Oh. I mean, it's like 2 separate scenes, right? Like she finds out he's a vampire first, and then like a different day they go out into the forest and do the meadow
I mean,
thing, right?
do they?
Something like that. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I mean in the book, yes, but in the movie, it just looks like they just like were like,
yeah.
now that we're
Yeah.
now that we're calm, we're gonna lay in the middle of a field randomly.
Oh, this is the iconic line that was on the dust jacket. That fun fact, Stephanie Meyer did not actually want that on the dust jacket. The
She thought it was
publishers
a
were like,
surprise.
yeah, the publishers were like putting on there, and she's like, I don't want people to know that he's a vampire before you read the book.
Oh honey, oh
Yeah,
honey,
I know. Yeah.
oh honey. It was not a mystery.
Irrevocably.
Oh my god, he's so fucking weird.
He
Look at
thinks
her. She's like, yeah, that weird shit. I love it. Give it more.
I mean, these normal teenager-looking kids.
Like her very
Oh
nice
my
regular
God.
friends.
Same mood.
Hold up. Oh, glasses. Oh,
Leonard Edward calling everybody. This is like her victory walk.
Yep.
We're so proud. And then there's a car full of angry vampires.
For the 3 people who've been watching along with us, I really appreciate your time because
All 3 of you? That's beautiful.
That's
That's
amazing.
more than I thought.
Subscribe to Nick. He lost a subscriber.
Yeah.
They're just sitting in the rain.
You guys,
I actually feel so bad for them because that is definitely like real rain.
that is
like-
a terrible scene to shoot. They're
Yeah.
freezing.
Like you can tell that's real rain. That's not like the warm milk
Yeah.
that they use to put on screen. That is real rain.
I think I like unironically love Carlisle.
I love Carlisle.
Well, yeah, I think all of us unironically love Carlisle.
Wait.
Oh my god, I was like, I just messaged Andrew. I was like, "Oh, have you been watching?" She's like, "I'm one of 3."
Wait.
But it's like you feel the enemy it's strong, fully satisfied.
That's so rude to tofu.
I know. Tofu's delicious.
Tofu's
Rude.
fantastic. You're not cooking it right.
Yeah.
So just so you know, like Nick, when you were asking, does he ever like open his eyes wide?
Yeah.
Like this is probably like from this point on is probably when he's opening his eyes the most.
Yeah.
it gets worse.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like I feel like he like kind of normalizes. I think like the secret to Edward's entire life was to get him married, and then he becomes like a regular dude afterwards.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
get him married, and all of a sudden he's like, "Hi," and you're like, "What the
It's
fuck
because
are
he's
you?"
really virgin.
It's probably from that Mormon lifestyle. It's like once you get married, you just become normal.
That's
No,
the
he-
thing
he
too.
just-
is
no,
that, like,
he just
you
needed
have
to get laid.
understand
He
that
just
this
needed
is
to get
fucking
laid.
terrible.
Yeah.
That is the gayest outfit I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, this is like it's Kristen does not help this ever.
Wow.
Like, I'm supposed to believe she's straight? You're not convincing me.
It's the flannel, man. Like they really put her in flannel.
The flannel,
Oh,
the truck, the hair.
Complication. I'll pick up tomorrow.
I like how he dramatically like jumped on top of her car just to be like, "I'm picking you up tomorrow."
Ah, oh my god.
Everything's a fucking flashback to like, if as if you could outrun me.
As if you could fight me off.
Like he could just say those things.
I know.
He doesn't have to jump onto things or up in
Yeah.
trees, but he does. That's Edward's style.
Yeah.
Gene, I did check the Twitter chat. I'm disturbed.
Oh my god. I feel like
There's a
I
child in the
wish,
room, Nick. I could not comment.
I wish I could have unseen what I just saw there.
I mean, it would be helpful
Gene,
in
what
other-
did you just do?
First, okay, I don't know what you guys are watching, but I cannot go on it on this Wi-Fi, so it means something bad.
Don't worry about it.
Fine.
Because I know it's something bad.
Al, preserve yourself.
Preserve yourself. Oh my god, yes. Claire de Lune and everything is about to. Yes. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's
Wait,
happening.
wait. The best like Cullen family discussion is about to happen in this entire
So-
movie.
Oh my god, it's happening. Shh.
Okay, fine, I'll wait.
In the books, do they have this many windows?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
This is so messed up.
Yep.
I mean, at least the sun doesn't kill them.
Yeah.
They just want to be glittery.
The glitter.
I mean, same.
Is that a cross or is that just like?
It's
Yeah,
literally
it's a
just a cross. They literally just threw a cross on their
Yeah.
stairs
I love
for the drama.
I love this.
Oh
This
my god.
scene. Iconic.
Unmatched.
Wait a minute. Is that?
Look how happy everyone is. Oh, we're cooking. We learned how.
Isn't
I know.
that the name from Hill House too?
Rosalie is so
You
mad
missed the Italian line! Nick, you're talking!
What?
Exactly.
Wait, is this like they're making Italian food because her name's Bella thing?
Yes, literally, that's what just happened. That's literally
Yep.
what just happened. Rosalie was like, is she even Italian? And Emmett's like, her name is
Yes.
Bella.
They're so excited. Oh, you broke Rosalie's heart.
Rosalie is so dramatic. I would love an entire spin-off of Rosalie.
For real. She's the one who
Yeah.
deserves it.
Very considerate. Let's just keep pretending like this isn't dangerous for all of us.
Emmett's just such a big puppy, like, excuse me, don't say bad
Yeah.
about the human.
Hey, 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 hey. Come on.
She do come up now, so
I kind of love Esme's outfit.
The entire family will be implicated if this ends badly.
This is the first time I've watched this scene looking at Emma.
I become
I
excellent.
Oh my God, she's so weird.
The excellence.
And he was just walking in the tree with her. Like,
Yeah,
they
I
were just
know.
walking in a tree.
That outfit.
Oh, I think this is
though.
Jasper's one line.
I was waiting.
Here it comes.
Oh shut up. God.
That's because I knew it's vegetarian. It's a little difficult. Pleasure to meet you. Alright.
Edward's face is like the most memeable, like that's just Robert Pattinson being like, what was everyone's acting choices here?
Please look and see how everybody in this entire family is like a pleasant, sort of normal vampire.
Yeah.
And Edward is the problem. Edward is literally the worst person in his family.
He just needs to get laid and then turns him into a normal vampire.
Exactly. Maybe they were all just insufferable until they got girlfriends and boyfriends.
Well, wasn't it? Yeah, because Edward's the whole thing was like obviously because he was like way before marriage, but then he died at like 17. So
And he's also the second oldest of the whole Cullen clan, right? Besides Cara.
yeah.
So like double misery.
I hate those types of shelves for books. I'm like,
Those like floating shelf kind
Oh
of thing.
god.
yeah, because I'm like,
No.
you can fit like 3 books on each shelf, maybe. Like, they're just not practical. They look good, but
They make it look like you have a lot of books when you don't have a lot of books.
yeah. They're just not. They're not practical.
Okay, I'm trying to understand like how vampires work in this world. So they don't eat normally, they don't sleep normally.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't sleep at all. They can't eat. They only drink like blood, but like the blood like turns them into a frenzy, so they have to like kill off the entire animal.
Like,
They can't just like
technically-
drink like a normal amount.
Like vampires can eat. It's just that like it doesn't do anything. It would just
Yeah,
be
they have
like
to puke it up.
yeah.
Yeah, and so they glitter.
Claire de Lune. Wait, is it playing right now? Because my movie's kind of
Yeah.
low.
This is
Wait,
clear.
Wait,
Yeah, it's
no,
playing now.
next scene, yeah.
Wait, hold up. We're
Is it?
This is the only scene Nick's invested in.
It's the Claire de Lune scene. Look at his struggle. Edward is struggling so much.
I'm going to put my hand right here, and I'm going to.
Oh my god, that. Oh, what the hell?
And then he does the weirdest thing he could. Just the weirdest thing.
I can't believe this.
And I don't want to, and he didn't ask.
why does she shake her head so much?
She's just a contrary person, Nick. She hates everything. Except
She's
Edward's
like a
dick,
straight
She is
person,
really
right?
like a blank piece of paper.
including Edward. She doesn't even like Edward.
Yeah, she really doesn't.
She likes Edward's penis, in theory.
It's the spider monkey line. Oh my god.
Okay, so what I was gonna say earlier, so I was just watching this video the other day of like people trying to guess movie locations just without showing a clip from the movie. It was like houses that they film movies in. You know, like House from Home Alone, the stairs from Joker, and then that house came up. I hadn't even seen this movie, and I'm like, that's the fucking Twilight house because it's all gray.
Oh,
Oh my
this,
god.
okay, this
Look,
lullaby.
you cannot say that these movies don't have a specific flavor.
I know,
You
exactly. That's
can
what I
tap.
mean.
Like
right?
there's
Like,
a tone to a
Yeah.
Twilight movie.
There's an
Yeah.
aesthetic to it.
and that's something that a lot of movies don't actually achieve. Like,
Watching this movie, I feel like I'm drinking a day old black coffee.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's about right. That's about right.
like that's the thing. Like, no, like you cannot deny that the Twilight movies have style. You might not like its style, but like they went for it and they were like, "This is it."
The first movie, at least.
What
This
are we
lullaby, gorgeous. Bella's lullaby.
really?
This is
Music
Burned
wise,
into my
before.
memory.
I will
Come on,
actually
you
throw
have-
down for this
okay,
sound.
Did we
Yeah.
ever have conversations outside of this damn forest?
No.
Yeah, okay. No, it's
No,
wholesome.
Nick.
It's like a wholesome.
Nick, they don't have a
Convert.
conversation. They don't know each other. They make a lot of eye contact, and that's it. That's all. Like, it's not that they can't talk outside the forest, it's that they
The
can't
way
talk.
she's sitting here always, it sends me every time.
Okay, I will
Why
say
are you sitting like this?
there are certain shots in this that I'm like, well, it's actually kind of pretty, like this.
That's what I'm saying. This
Yeah.
movie had style. Catherine Hardwicke
What is
was
that
like, look at how I'm gonna light
But I
it.
will say, but like so much of the other, like the needless, like establishing shots or like the flashback of something that we literally just saw.
No, I told you, Nick. It's because in the books she is constantly replaying these things in her mind, like genuinely, because they're like in first person.
She's like
and
she's
you can, like,
rehashing them
she
over and over.
rehashes
Books
it over
are
and over again.
fucking
So,
impossible
You
to read.
suck. I'm
They're
sorry.
so, like, to
awful
show it
to read.
on screen, they literally just show flashbacks of something you just saw. Like, because a lot of the book is that, so you would lose a lot of content if you're not flashbacking to like.
Okay, hold up.
Like, literally 3 things happen in
Yeah.
the story. And it's just a lot of flashbacks of those things.
I don't like it.
He's such a douche.
I know.
I'm not into that. No.
Oh, hey,
thank
Stephanie
you.
Meyer.
Oh, this, yeah, there you go. Okay.
There she is. Working on her next book.
The host.
Oh, they
Yo,
were
I'm not
such
gonna
a
let-
good ass
I am-
fries.
Yo, I am
I get
hungry
so
as.
mad.
Yo, I could use some steak fries.
No, really. Every time I watch this scene, I'm like, steak fries.
Yo, I just bought
They don't
steak fries
exist
actually.
here.
Wait, really?
Really, the Midwest hates steak fries. They do not like potato in their fry.
Damn,
What?
that is.
So you
Wait, I
have
don't
to
That
like
is
eat
the
these
thing.
somewhere else, or
That's
like
the
make
thing.
them yourself.
Wow.
Yeah, if you order French fries at a like a diner here, you get like shoestring fries.
Oh no, that's the worst.
It's heartless.
All right, what am I missing?
Steak fries.
Steak fries.
And the guy twerking in the window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
And Mike Newton twerking in the window.
Being very inappropriate in front of Bella's father. and Bella's father's into it.
Wait, what?
Charlie's like, go play with your friends. They seem nice.
Yeah, I know. Stop hanging out with Edward. He's right. Like,
Edward has never once twerked in front of a window for me, so.
I kind of feel bad for Charles. All he's trying to do is be a good enough dad, and Bella's really like, "Get away from me, Dad. I'm different."
Charlie's in the same shoes as Jessica, in that he's like a regular person.
mm-hmm.
And he's just reacting to things in Twilight like he's normal.
Like a regular person would.
Yeah,
yes.
he's just like, this is wrong and weird.
Okay,
And everyone's like, no, that's the way it is.
This is.
So does he die at any point?
No.
Charlie?
Yeah.
No, he's got plot armor. He's fine.
Okay, good.
Oh my god, it's time.
Oh my god, yes, it is time.
I want to see his reaction to the demon baby thing.
It's really good. It is really good. Like Charlie's a treasure. He's really important.
Again, he has a very realistic reaction to it.
He really does the whole way through. He's just like consistently just like, okay, this is wrong and weird.
Yeah.
Guys, the bedroom.
Okay, and then the lighting here. The lighting here isn't bad either.
Again, it's because they're in a dark setting. They have to actually like light it, so you can see them. Like this is supposed to be at night.
I feel like what Nick is trying to tell us is that he loves Zack Snyder's Twilight.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Oh my god, he'd do a great job.
Honestly, I'd be curious.
There'd be a lot of slow-mo added.
I'd rather have that than these weird fast cuts of stuff that just...
Well, Zack can actually do romance. It would actually be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he might actually deliver on like the vampire hotness.
Are they gonna fuck?
No, she's gonna try so hard, Nick. For 4 books.
Yeah, four books.
Oh god. Bella's entire storyline is trying to get that vampire dick.
Nick, this is the plot right here.
Yeah.
This is the whole plot.
Yeah.
Wait, did he throw himself off, or did she throw?
No. He threw himself off.
I hope you could say the same. Okay. I'll come to the point where like there are moments in this that like aren't terrible. They're just like bare minimum serviceable.
You're assimilating right now. It's beautiful.
See, this is what happens. Because you get so used to it. You get so used to it being crazy that you get to a point where you're like, this is normal. This is fine. This is exactly what Danielle was talking about. This is the assimilation of Twilight.
Guaranteed, when the baseball scene comes, he's going to be like, okay,
you go crazy. You're like, this
Can that happen already? Because that's the one thing I've been kind of sort of looking for.
It's happening like next already, right?
Next, like in the next 10 minutes. Yeah. Because like now they're dating. So like.
So like it's really subtle in this movie. It gets less and less subtle throughout the next movies. But he's basically refusing to dick her down. Yeah. He will not fuck her.
Yeah,
like okay, because I honestly don't know if I can manage the next movies if this is the best that they can offer her.
No. Like no. That's what I'm saying. It's better. It literally just goes up. It goes up. Like you start
gets campier and campier,
and then it gets campier.
Until you get to Demon Baby.
Okay, but here's my question. Here's my question. Like, does he only wait to fuck her until she's actually turned?
No, okay. They have to get married first. So they get married before she turns. So they get married, they fuck, and then she gets pregnant with Demon Baby.
But that's she's the literal deal. Like, they literally make a deal where she's like, I'll marry you, but only if you have sex with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because, like, she's trying to fuck him so bad, and then, so he's like, the only way I'll fuck you
literally.
is if you marry me.
So she's like, okay.
Yeah. She's like, I won't. She's like,
he tries to renege on the deal.
She's like refuses to get turned into a vampire until he fucks her first.
Yeah.
Right. So like the deal is they get married, they fuck, and then she can turn into a vampire. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a specific sequence.
Oh my God,
Charlie's a treasure.
everyone needs to be quiet during the baseball scene because this is iconic cinema. This
yeah,
is
just reverent silence.
when this
Uh.
movie was out in theaters and we were working at the theater, we would literally rush into whichever auditorium was like at this just to watch it. Because
I had a clip, like a cutout clip of the baseball scene just on my phone. Like those like
Iconic.
old ass Nokias. Like I had the video of the baseball scene.
That's commitment because nothing else fit on that phone.
Yeah.
exactly, you can have one video. Oh my God, who's ahead? I can hear the muse playing already.
It's not me.
It's not me.
So wait, they're in just some random ass nowhere field, like.
It is the Pacific Northwest. There is a lot of random ass nowhere fields.
There are so many.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait.
Oh my God, the muse!
Who's playing against who?
This is literally, guys, this is why I wore this shirt. Just for this scene. This is the best music cue.
And it's very sad.
Oh, wait a minute. This song played in Supergirl too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just remember this song.
Emmett.
I love that Emmett is so chill that he's like the one in charge of like managing
Like,
Rosalie.
Like Emmett, I feel like Emmett loves Bella like as a sister.
Yes.
Already,
loves-
immediately, he's just like, "Oh my God, that's my girl."
Oh my God, when like Robert Pattinson flipping the bird here, just like I love that it stays in the movie too. Like they didn't cut it out.
He snuck it in.
My monkey man.
My monkey man.
Emmett's not even trying. Has everyone noticed that Emmett like doesn't even give a shit? Like he's like, "This is too easy."
Yep.
I don't understand why these strange vampires want to participate in the vampire baseball.
I don't know.
Like, this is a very weird thing for vampires to do, and they're like, "Yeah, oh man,
Let's play.
let's get
It's
in."
the American pastime.
Oh my God, I loved how they filmed this. Like they were on the conveyor belt thing. Like, make them this way. Put your hair down.
Get your hair what?
Exactly, Rosalie. Rosalie's like,
We're covering her neck.
yeah, is what's happening.
Damn.
Oh man. Oh,
Like
Jake.
they know something's up because this is weird behavior in the first place. They like
Yeah,
stop
exactly.
everything
Like-
they're doing to be like, "Hi."
So is this like a different vampire family?
Yes, so they're all
Yeah.
different
Yes.
clans.
Non-vegetarians.
Yeah.
They're like the scary ones that have been killing people.
Yeah.
So like is Dakota Fanning like one of them or like
No.
Oh no, Dakota
No,
Fanning
Dakota
is the
Fanning
Valkyrie
is
that's like
top tier vampire.
Very important.
I mean, we could see her,
If
you know,
we watch
if
the
we watch
next one,
the
Good.
second
we
movie.
really could. See, look, now you're asking questions. This is what happens. Because then you're like, where is this going?
I have to know, you know? Plus, you're going to get the vampire politics.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have those.
Vampire politics are so important.
Hey, so I will. So what's the lead vampire of the Cullen family's name again?
Carlisle?
I think him and Alice are probably my favorites of that entire family.
That's literally
Nice.
it. You
Yeah,
are
that's
correct.
true.
That is correct. That
Like,
means you are engaging with this media correctly. If Alice and Carlisle are your favorites, we have Twilight has done its job.
I'm dying. Why is she staring at his chin?
that guy looks like he could have been pulled from that Lost Boys movie.
It's dramatic.
Yeah. I feel like that's what he is.
Nick, no, Nick. Just they're vampires. You gotta accept it as is.
What were they gonna do? Just stand there?
They look like cats.
Well, no, they're
They're all
carnivores.
auditioning for cats, Nick.
Yeah.
Can we watch that after this? Because that's looks like it'd be more enjoyable.
But no, trust me, Nick. If you see the second movie, the fight scenes in that one are.
I can't remember. Are there 4 or 5 movies?
There's 4.
There's
5. There's 5.
There's
Five, sorry.
five,
There's
yeah.
4 stories. There's 5 movies. Yes.
Damn it.
Oh man.
Well, now that we have the technology down, we might have to have a second or third
Yeah.
live stream.
I know, honestly. Nick, what else? This is like iconic. Like this stuff. It makes everything that looks bad actually bad, and then you realize.
Why
This
did we
is-
know so much about James already? Like, I get that he's reading minds, but like that was his whole bio.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like I just made a profile of James.
Wait, is there mind reading that I missed?
Yes,
Edward can read minds
Edward
except
reads
for
minds.
Bella.
every mind.
So Edward
Yeah,
can
that's
read-
Every mind in the
Nick.
world except for Bella.
Yeah, so
But
that's
he
why
explained
that's why we were talking about why it's so awkward for them to talk to each other, because normally he can read people's minds, so he knows how to respond to people. But like he cannot read her mind, and then she just can't talk either. So when they're trying to talk to each other, it's just like, and it's actually explained. It is explained later in the series as to why Edward cannot read her mind.
It is true, and we're not giving you that. You
No.
can't have it unless
Honestly,
you watch
like,
it.
I don't know if any of you guys have watched Lucifer, but I'm getting Lucifer vibes just from that alone, because like, in that show, like his like whole like love interest thing, like he can like influence everyone in the world but her. So it's like,
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay, this
But
seems
again,
kind of like
there's
that to me.
the whole reason why he cannot read her mind, but you
Yeah,
will
there's
not
actually
know.
like a real reason.
You will not know unless you watch the whole series, because it actually takes until the last one to find out.
There's no payoff.
Nope. It is really, yeah. Every question that you have about Twilight, like the answers are literally in the last movie. Was she just wearing Charlie's shirt?
Hold on, she's gonna break Charlie's heart. Everybody gotta listen.
I know.
You sleep on it. Still feel like going in the morning, I'll take you to the airport.
No, I wanted to be there for anything. If I could really tell you, I wouldn't tell, I promise.
Look, Bella, you know I'm not that much fun to be around.
Oh no.
I can change that. We can do more stuff.
Charlie,
he's actually trying.
he's trying so hard.
Oh no.
Eat at the diner every night, steak and concert.
We didn't have to do this.
This is so rude.
Oh,
Bella, come on.
Oh.
Oh, Charlie.
Oh, that was
Oh.
rude.
that was too far.
She went for it. I know she
She
had
went
to.
way too far.
But
No,
she,
she went
like-
too far.
She went a
Charlie
little
was a
too
fucking
far.
pushover. She could have just been like, "Stop asking questions, Charlie," and he would have been like, oh, "Okay,
Yeah.
sorry."
He was already conceding because he was already like, "You can go. Just think about it for one night." Like it wasn't like, "I'm gonna stop you from going."
Literally, he was not gonna stop her. She could have just been like, "No, I'm not gonna think about it. Goodbye."
Yeah. Ooh,
Why
that wide
couldn't he
shot.
have waited and then gotten in the car like a normal?
Because he's not normal.
He doesn't
Because
do anything normal. When he's talking, he has to jump up into trees.
This is the appeal of Edward Cullen.
Safe. Tracker's following us. It's just him.
Emmett! So much.
That's the even better part that Emmett like also just jumps in as well.
Okay. I'm trying to pay attention, but I can honestly keep fading in and out. So, like, is she actually trying to go to Arizona, or is she just trying to go with them?
Oh no, that's
that
her
was a smoke
excuse.
screen. She has to get out of town because the vampires are hunting her now.
Okay.
Exactly. I love this, and then in the next one,
Ron.
Yeah, he's like this now, and then in the next movie, he's like, I'm gonna eat her too. Whatever.
Literally.
yeah.
They retconned this, and this was actually the most interesting thing that happened.
Yeah. Just an excuse to kill the black vampire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say, I'm
Also,
sorry.
it's like, I'm not actually opposed to killing. I just want to let you know I love killing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. For a second, I got distracted by her thighs for like a quick second. My bad.
They're
the
good.
pants. Yeah.
Baseball
Is Rosie
pants.
wearing her baseball pants?
Yeah, because they
they're
just
not
came from there.
changing.
I haven't changed.
This is an emergency.
Yeah.
They have super speed. Why can't they change?
Yeah, didn't everyone else change?
No.
Yeah.
Everyone is wearing their baseball gear. Just the boys were all wearing like shirts, so they've just put jackets on. Like
Yeah. Okay. So wait, I haven't seen this movie in a while. Does Rosaline ever like come to like Bella?
yeah,
In the last
mean,
movie.
she
Last
doesn't. Okay, well,
movie.
here's the thing: is that Rosalie doesn't actually like hate Bella per se. She like hates the opportunities that Bella could be having, like by staying human.
Yeah, she has like a complex reason for being anti-Bella.
Yeah,
Yeah, she has a really good backstory.
her back. That's
honestly.
why I would like do a whole spin-off of hers, because the reason she turns into a vampire is like
Tragic.
I mean
don't
all of
think
them
that
are.
she necessarily ever becomes Bella's friend. I think she just is sort
No.
of like
Yeah.
we're on the same side
Yeah,
on this one issue.
Yeah.
And that is your right to die while
yeah.
your baby kills you.
Yeah.
Is her mom dead?
No.
Her mom is not going to answer her phone.
Y'all, are we gonna lose? Do we really lose anybody
This
until
one?
we lose
No.
everyone? Basically, everyone dies, but no one dies.
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah.
What, everyone dies, then everyone becomes vampires?
Everyone dies, but no one dies. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. Everyone dies, but no one dies, Nick.
That's exactly what it is.
I don't want to watch these movies.
I mean,
Okay,
you're going to
but-
sit here with questions, and we're not going to answer
You know
them.
what? I will literally Google the Wikipedia plot of each of these movies.
The Wikipedia
but
plot is
at
not going to
least-
like actually answer your
At
questions.
least you have
I
to watch
mean,
the second movie.
Nick, that is you cheating yourself, and that is fine with me. But
Like,
Yeah,
I
you're
have-
missing out. You're missing out on a generational cultural experience here.
from an
Like, at least
educational
watch the
perspective,
second
I
movie.
cannot give you
That's
the
all I'm
answer.
saying.
Wikipedia will like give you the sequence of events that actually happen, but will not explain how that explains something else, like what it answered. It'll just be like, this is what happened.
I mean, if you're gonna read, you could just read the books.
Yeah,
and then
that
you would
too.
know
I mean,
everything.
No.
That would avoid reading the movies. That would avoid watching the movies, but you'd have a less good time.
See, I'm gonna open a Wikipedia and see if it actually answers anything right now. I'm curious.
Okay,
Twilight
so
sucked.
her ability, what's...
Alice?
They changed the laws.
Wait, is she like looking into the future or something?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
she's
Yeah,
doing
so she
crying.
can see. Yeah, so she can see like premonitions, but it's not like set in. Like it's kind of like versions of it.
So it's like
It's
that
like
for a reason.
actually like the future. So like you can see the future until it changes, and then
Yeah,
when
exactly.
it changes, she doesn't have the premonition anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's just
she
like
has
it's not one of those like I can see the future and it's set in stone type thing.
We get really
yeah, it's
technical
called
with this power.
precognitive artistry. Yeah, precognitive artistry.
So
It's where
and
you can
also
draw the future.
like what's his name? Edward will use that of Alice because he can read her mind, so therefore by like association, Edward can see into the future as well. So it's like actually quite useful. Like,
For Edward to act like a shit.
yeah.
Oh my god.
He's so creepy.
I'm more scandalized by that than anything. Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry. There are laws for that.
Unless like she's a good hacker or something.
No,
There's no
he
way.
literally said that he called.
Wait, he called.
He like called the school and they were like, "Yeah, here's her previous address."
Wait,
Allegedly.
what?
Allegedly.
Wait,
gotta-
okay, so
that's a
here's my
horrible-
question. So this James dude, like, why is he so fixated on Bella if he can just eat anyone he wants?
Because it's like
Edward
juicy
doesn't
blood.
want him to.
yeah, because
No,
now
but
it's
like
like
his special ability is that he's a tracker. So
Yeah.
like when he saw that like the cousins want to protect this girl, so he wants to track her as like a game.
Yeah.
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 He's like, it's like a challenge.
And plus, her blood is the juiciest, I guess.
And Laurent is
No, it's
super
only
over
like super juicy to Edward.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Super juicy. She's like a vampire gusher.
Yeah. No. There's parts in this last bit that like I always forget about. Like this dumb thing where she just shakes like the pepper spray. I was just like, what am I watching right now? Like, yeah, that's gonna help you.
Movie,
Real she's armed. Don't
I
forget.
feel like I've been watching this for so long.
Yeah.
It's,
You
I
could
mean,
be
we had
watching
it.
it for even longer if you
Yeah.
wanted to.
It's a vampire story. It lasts forever.
Honestly, even though it was only 5 minutes longer, I'm so glad we didn't choose the extended version.
I mean, this is a pretty smart ploy he did. So,
How did
Oh
he
my god, that zoom.
because he was in the he was in the house. He was in the house. Remember?
Okay.
Yeah. I was like,
like home or something?
yeah, because she's with
In
Phil,
Florida
right?
or whatever.
And he's a tracker, so he's done this. He knows how to like lure people.
Yeah.
See, this is creepy.
So vampires can kill other vampires, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and they're going to explain how in like 5 minutes.
Nick is gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
What is it, like shine to death?
Like the Care Bear stare. They all get in a
It's just-
circle
they're all
around
just-
them and like pull open their shirts and like just shine them to death.
See, this is creepy. Look at this. Like this is some creepy stuff. Literally me. I was just like, why did you think that was weird?
Nothing.
The leap.
Ow. That looks painful. And he's like filming it, like, oh man, this is creepy. This is like top tier.
Creeper shit.
Yeah.
I just want Bella
So-
to just like get in on this and be like, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
What the
that's
fuck
when
is
you
Edward
realize-
playing at?
It's just popping off now.
I feel like this scene is like framed as her being like, "Oh man, I've seen the monster in him," and I like never read it that way. I'm just like, well, she's looking at him weird.
Yeah.
And he's being awesome.
Ouch.
Oh.
Yeah, that was dumb. That was a premature attempt at escape.
Yep. Yikes. Ow, God. Everything.
She's so fucked up.
I know.
We're not pulling any punches on beating the shit out of Bella here.
I know.
Yeah.
And
And
Edward.
this is
too.
like
Edward's
straight up
getting his ass kicked.
horror vibes right here.
Uh-huh.
They did
I
really
never
well
liked
with
the
that
Venom
makeup.
thing. I know that everyone's not into the Venom thing and they think it's the stupidest, but I like the Venom thing. I think it's weird.
I think it's weird too. I didn't know people weren't into the Venom thing.
They are. They're
What?
mad about it. They're like, that's not how
Why?
vampires work.
Well, I mean,
I'm like, well,
vampires don't sparkle either, so.
yeah, exactly. Well,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
the sparkling thing a little louder, but like I hear a lot of complaints about the Venom thing.
Yeah.
Wait, is he dead?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Nobody's dead.
Okay, so I know they came up with that BS thing in the beginning, but like, are they actually family? Or are they just like are part of like this like?
No,
No,
they're
there
not
is a
related.
coven. Yeah.
They're like
but-
a vampire family, like, like
Yeah,
yeah.
because Carlisle turned all of them.
except Jasper.
Yes, except Jasper.
Oh
Except.
my god. The part where oh my god, Alice.
This is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine? You're like having like convulsions, and this is like your fucking fever dream. Is Alice just jumping on someone and ripping their head off with her bare hands?
Yeah.
Like, how do you
Alice
not
again?
get up from that and go, Alice, I'm yours?
Didn't Edward go to medical
no.
school?
This is so great. Why does he have to suck the venom out? Don't we have someone stupid to do it?
Jasper?
Don't ask Jasper to do it.
Why? He hasn't done
Jasper.
anything else in this whole movie.
Like,
Uh-uh.
Alice is a very even keel young lady. She could definitely do it.
I don't know.
What was Jasper
was-
doing? He was like hopping up and down.
Jasper
Enjoying
is
the
enjoying
water,
burning the body because he is the most newly turned.
He's having a great
Jasper likes-
time.
Not newly turned. Not
having a
newly
great
turned. Sorry, he's
time.
the new.
He's a new vegan.
Yeah.
Eye crossing.
She went for it. This was. I don't know why she
What
thought
the hell
her
is
eyes
this?
would
What
cross.
is this song? What is like?
Oh, look, see, we're going real vampire
Oh,
stuff
it's
there.
the beards, oh Lord.
This is better than the prose was in the book.
Mm-hmm.
This little like montage.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, also the montaging type thing starts making sense too later. There's actually an explanation for the weird
Honestly,
way she remembers
If
stuff.
this,
Hey, what?
If
Is
this
he like
were, like-
psych or some shit? Like,
No.
I mean, like,
Biologically it doesn't make any sense, but it's fine.
No.
if this were released today, this would be like perfect material for fan cams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Why are people not making fan? Oh no, they're
That
they're
was
making-
already a
oh,
fan cam.
I
You know?
like
Like, you just
TikTok
have to
is
clip
where
it out of
it's
the
at.
movie.
that was a weird
You have
angle.
to put
for
like
mom.
the 90s glitter filter on it, and that'd be your fan cam.
She's so into Edward. She's like,
So he just sits there pretending to be asleep this entire
he
time.
likes you.
They have to pretend to breathe too.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole
Vampires,
thing.
they don't really breathe. They just like. Bleh.
She's like such an old-fashioned hippie mom because she's just like, I'm so glad you're finally getting laid. Can you tell me all about it? Like that's the shit you only experience if your like mom is a real hippie.
Facial expressions she makes that she kind of reminds me of Amber Heard a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
I just dropped something. That's all. It's fine, guys.
She's like, I'm so glad you finally turned around and decided to come with me. And she's like, I love forks. It's terrible here.
Is that an actual town, or they make that up for the book?
Oh, Forks is real.
Yeah, Forks is real.
That's stupid name.
Why does she have one leg out?
Broken.
Does everyone see that?
I see
Yeah.
it.
That's weird.
And now it's hidden away.
I don't
It's
think she put the
scandalous
leg
slash
back. Is it allegedly because there's like a wound on her thigh? Like her knee's out.
It's okay, guys. I brought my water.
I have not eaten or drank yet today. And,
I was just more worried because it fell towards where all my cables are, so that was
Ooh.
more.
Oh, yikes.
That was
and
more my worry.
also, I'm sitting next to a giant chocolate cake.
Mhm.
Mhm.
My whole
I still
worry.
can't believe you got that, Danielle.
Oh my god, Danielle noticed me
God.
yesterday,
The
and
employees at Costco were so delighted. I told them the whole narrative,
yeah,
and they were like,
say?
"That's amazing." I literally said I was like, write Happy First Twilight on it, and they were like, oh yeah, and I was like, Twilight with a capital T, and they were like, what? And I told them the story, and then they were like, oh, so do you want an apple on it too? And I was like, yes.
like they were in it.
They were in it.
And they were like, yeah, we got it. Like, I mean,
They
do you
were
want an apple?
invested.
They were invested.
They knew how important this was to me.
Yeah. There's a mosquito.
It's just like a peaceful movie compared to the other ones. Like, there's not the leaving, there's not like the C-section, there's not like. It's just like I always forget how like chill and nice this movie is. Like,
There's
you're
not like Edward's fake ghost, cliff jumping.
Like, yeah,
there's so
nothing
much more.
happened.
Yeah, like this one is tame.
Yeah, very tame, very
Everything
like very
else is,
traditional and chill.
Eclipse has so much stuff happening in it. Like
There's a
my
whole
God.
ass war happens.
I
Yeah,
can't believe she looks this good in this dress with that giant ass boot. She still looks really super good. I mean, not perfect because one of her legs is broken. Charlie literally was looking at him like, no, that's perfect would be if she was never hospitalized.
Yeah.
Edward.
Oh my God, this freaking okay. Sorry, there's like a bug. I need to mute myself while I kill it.
I love to watch him struggle.
That hair though.
Thanks.
That hair hurts me.
Her hair or his
I
hair?
know she was wearing before. It was definitely like Charlie's, right? Like now that I'm looking at it.
See, like if Mary Elizabeth Winstead's hair looked like that in Birds of Prey.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, just
Here we go again.
what the fuck?
What about his hair? Appreciate it before it goes away.
Mm-hmm.
Did they cut it in the next movie, or it's just already cut?
You're gonna have to watch the movie to figure that out.
You're gonna have to watch the movie.
You gotta watch the
God, I
movie.
hate you guys.
There's a reason. There's a reason he has to cut his hair. Like there's actually all these answers are in the next movie.
I love his hair. I'm so sad about it already.
I still.
They've got like, here's the thing. Like, this is the thing is that like my coworker was like, you should poll everybody on Edward versus Jacob at the beginning and the end of the movie. But it's
You can't do it with this. It's the beginning and the end of the series.
yeah,
Not like
'cause their dynamic is so normal in this movie. It's almost like he's like the refreshing normal shit that happens to her.
Yeah.
And then at a certain point, she's
I
not
mean, that
normal at all.
That is Jacob. That is Jacob for the entire like.
That's the whole
like,
point.
The
whole
first half of New Moon, right? Then after that,
the
like
whole team Edward
just
team
gets
Jacob
more and more
doesn't start
toxic.
until New Moon. Like that's the whole point. It's not
I mean,
after
the thing
Twilight.
is that in movie 2 and movie 3, you find out that Jacob has incredibly intense consent issues.
Yeah.
And that's when I fall off real hard. And I literally have explained this. I've been like, hey, like, as soon as I find out that Jacob doesn't take no for no, that's when I start to have a problem. That's it. I'm not mad that he's, a werewolf.
Yeah, that's not the problem.
Wait, what?
He's a werewolf.
I'm just kidding. I knew that.
Oh no! See, I was about to say you got to watch the movie to find out what he is.
That would
Then
be beautiful if you got this far without knowing that.
That's well-known information. If you don't know that Jacob is a werewolf, then
it's like werewolf versus vampire. That's like the whole thing.
That is the
And it's
acceptable.
like that, and then like I know that like the wolves like team up with them in the end to fight the other vampires with Michael Sheen.
And Michael Sheen. Just Michael Sheen, the actor. He just shows
Michael
up
Sheen,
like.
I mean, then I know like one of the guys gets like horribly decapitated or something.
One of the guys.
Yeah, a bunch of people get decapitated.
Vampires and Michael Sheen.
Yes, one of the guys gets decapitated for sure.
But you'd have to watch the movie in order to see who gets
I'm
decapitated.
sorry. I think I already know who it is. I'm just looking that up. I'm sorry.
No, come on.
See, here's the problem: is when Breaking Dawn Part 2 trailers came out, like everyone who had read the books was like,
"Yeah,
what the fuck?" Like, literally, everyone's like, "What's happening in this movie?" But of course, they had to do it because
genius.
Otherwise,
damn
it. Otherwise, it like what would have occurred in the movie would have been very anticlimactic. So,
which is what happens in the book. The book itself is really anticlimactic.
But so everyone and their dog who had read Twilight was like, well, this is, but everyone was still like, but what is it? What did they change it? What's going on?
I've heard recordings of noise that happened on opening night in the theater, and it's the most beautiful sound I've ever heard in my entire life. Like if I made a movie that made the whole theater make that noise, I'd be like, my life is complete. Literally, I've done all I need to do.
Was it like a collective, huh?
No, it was like people screaming and crying and freaking. Like they lost it.
Yeah, because what they accomplished with what they did with Breaking Dawn Part 2 was like they added to that experience like wildly, because it's the whole like you've now cared about all of these characters, so you're watching it happen and you're just like, what? And it's like, and you're like, I didn't even realize I had an emotional attachment to X, Y, and Z character, but apparently I did.
I think this is the part where I start to kind of dig it.
Yeah, because it's the classic next shit.
Yeah, and
that's all it is. That's all it is. Yeah, like that's like obvious.
I mean, like I'm here for this. Like this is what I was here for in the first place, and very disappointed.
Classic vampire stuff.
No biting. No like maybe biting.
Yeah.
I love that she was like, she thought he was gonna go for it right there in front of everybody. She was like, okay, this is the moment. I've been waiting.
She's like, I'm ready for that vampire dick. Like literally.
Bella, please ask him to leave the room if he's gonna kill you.
This gazebo is gorgeous though.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
The lighting actually looks amazing.
If I had my way, really legit getting married in a gazebo like this.
All right.
With the light,
everything about the production value of these movies that are meant to be romantic are extremely romantic. Like they,
and again, like stuff like this, when the effort is genuinely there to make it look
the
good,
effort was always there. Did we not watch this entire thing? the wedding too. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh
No,
right.
you gotta steal loads of
Wedding
shit
was
from
like
that.
romance of the decade, man. That was like wedding
did
of
a
the
good
decade.
job.
Please
Everyone.
tell me this is the end scene.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever topped the gazebo necessarily.
Is this who I think it
We
is?
love that. Yeah, we love that she dressed up for this too. Like,
She also went to prom.
yeah, she's
Mhm.
so extra. We love that.
Is she in all of them?
No, she gets replaced by Bryce Dallas
If she
Howard.
gets recast.
Wait, what? Bryce Dallas Howard replaces her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it? What is with these credits? What the fuck?
Again, I keep telling you,
Like
they
it's like
created
literally
this
the movie she
movie.
wanted to make. It's
Yeah,
scary.
She wanted to make a scary indie film about vampires. Like
She
this
got
is
so close.
Like,
too.
it's like
this is it. I have to say, Twilight has the best end of series credits I've ever seen. The way they as I don't really care about Avengers. Avengers Endgame, the way they did their closing credits for their final cast, I was like, okay, fine, I'll give you that. Like that was the way they did it. But also Twilight, the way they do their end of series cast credits, so good. I was like, people need to put more effort into their end of series. Like, if you're staying with these characters for this
Yeah,
long,
that's
like,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta
God.
like finish the movie with a bang because of. See, this is good. Look at this. The Carlisle thing that's happening right now.
so sexual. What the fuck? Like,
Yes.
Can they show me the thing with the classic vampire Edward for a minute? Like,
Yeah.
why can't I
That was
revisit
like,
that?
if we were on Zoom, that was going to be my background for a bit too. Like, that's exactly.
Taylor Lautner was barely in this fucking movie.
Yep.
Wait a
That's the
minute.
whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's way in the next one. Like, it's like his movie.
Oh no, that I know. What about this
wait,
dude?
I just
This random,
realized.
like,
This is Radiohead. I just realized it's Radiohead.
Yeah.
this
Oh man,
time.
the soundtracks to the Twilight movies, all-star soundtracks.
I
Like,
am amazed at how well they kept all this cast. Like,
Yeah.
this is such a loyal group of people. Like,
You know
it's not
what?
like we don't lose characters, but we also
Yeah.
don't lose actors.
yeah.
But like every single one of them hated the entire experience, and it was
yeah.
it was
The only one is just
fantastic.
Yeah.
because, like, yeah,
They're like, we're suffering, but we're suffering together.
yeah.
Oh my god, the
There
vampire
it is,
Edward! The
there it is,
vampire
there it is.
Edward's coming!
Yeah.
how many times are we in this
Coming!
movie?
Coming! Danielle!
I was like, Danielle, you're not
Oh.
looking.
All right, guys. I finally have seen Twilight.
We're so
did it,
proud.
guys.
Yay.
We did it. We made it.
All right.
All right, what do you think,
Deliver you
Nick?
an experience.
Nick, I want to know your actual thoughts about this.
Actual thoughts.
What happened to you during this?
I feel
viewing?
like honestly, it's okay. Okay, coming in objectively, like I'm not trying to hate the movie. I'm just being honest here.
Yeah.
It takes way too fucking long for things to actually happen.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's visually inconsistent for me.
Oh yeah. Yep. This is correct.
Going in, I knew that Kristen Stewart did like her thing, so like that was fine. I don't have like a negative or positive opinion on her acting in this. Rob, though, that was worse than I expected.
But then you have to realize that because Rob is such a good actor, he genuinely is. He is acting his ass off in this movie to be that bad.
Rob is actually being super respectful to the books right now.
Yeah.
Like,
he really is.
honestly, he's doing a super good job for the character he's been given, who is
100%.
the worst.
Mhm. Like, he's actually quite likable in this weird way.
Yeah.
I get, and I'm not there as far as like her character though. I just don't care. Taylor obviously is Jacob. Like he was there for all of like 3 scenes and said maybe like 5 to 10 lines. Don't care.
Oh yeah, that shit doesn't heat up.
That's the thing. Like, of all the roles that might be recast, like that's like a role that, like, wow, they actually really stuck with the first cast.
there was a lot of
Because a lot of
questions
people wanted to recast him, right? Because like there were a lot.
Well,
of,
no,
like,
and they were also physically worried that he couldn't physically look like he was supposed to, because he was young. He's like the youngest cast member. He was like
he was
16.
like a baby.
Yeah, he's like 16. So they were like, how is he going to like physically look like?
And then he came back like, ooh.
Yeah,
And we were like,
yeah. Like the whole.
it was
Oh
like
my god.
shocking. Everyone was like,
he
The
worked
abs
hard
thing.
that summer.
yeah, he did.
And then
who else? Again, Carlisle and what's her name are my favorites of the bunch.
Yeah.
And then he gets fucking decapitated, and that pisses me off.
James?
Carlisle.
Yeah, Carlisle.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
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 So that's.
So people get
I'm
decapitated.
trying to be as objective as I can. Like, obviously, like when you say that they tried going with like the indie like horror vampire thing, like that didn't work. It just looked dumb when they tried.
It didn't work, but they went for it, and they
really
did
tried.
The baseball scene. Okay, the baseball scene visually kind of cool, and like maybe one of the better scenes of the movie.
Artistic marvel of the decade.
It was. It changed the 2000s. That came out like what 2008, end of the 2000s. Whew.
Yeah.
And then like the whole like her high school, like why is everyone trying to be friends with Bella when she's literally the most boring person on the planet?
Bella's characterization is actually like the weird conundrum at the beginning, at the center of this plot, and it's kind of like it. I don't think it gets adequately explained. I think it's just like you have to accept that sort of like there's a subgenre here being respected, which is the self-insert fan fiction genre, and that's what she's writing in. She's literally written a character who's a self-insert for every single girl who reads her. And that's like a function of the narrative to like make it so that they can make out with Edward in their head the maximum amount of times.
Yep.
Okay, so here's my, because I'm still on the fence on whether or not I'm gonna end up watching the next one.
Okay.
So she's with Edward right now, but what is like? Did she like break up with Edward and then like?
We literally can't answer that. We literally can't answer that.
You gotta watch the movie. You gotta have to.
There is okay. What we can say is
Wait,
that there is
Robert
drama.
Pattinson wrote one of the songs here.
Yeah,
it was the one when they were having dinner.
There is drama in their relationship. Like there is like up and down, sort of like they have a lot of conflict up until pretty much
not just over the dicking. But like
yeah,
the dicking is
not over the dicking. There's
not
other
just
stuff.
the dicking, but the dicking is a big part of it.
The dicking is basically their core issue, and there's lots of mini issues off the side.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The core issue is that Bella wants to get laid.
Yeah.
She cannot, and she wants it from Edward, and she can't have it.
That's the core issue. But there's
there's lots of other stuff too.
There's a decent amount of actual conflict.
And then there's like overall conflict of like not
Plot
just
conflict.
regarding
World.
Bella necessarily, but the whole vampire world. Like there's a lot of shit that actually starts going down.
Yeah, because there's
that's the thing,
like vampire politics. We're not being glib. Like there's actually
vampire politics.
Part of the Twilight series is actually vampire politics because there's like royalty and covens and factions and shit. Like, and then Michael Sheen shows up, and that's the most amazing thing that'll ever happen to you in your life.
Yeah. I love that Michael Sheen's in this movie. It makes sense though, because like he was in. Yeah, he loves this shit.
I mean,
Michael.
His role in Twilight directly led to his role in Good Omens. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. Michael Sheen's great.
Love him.
It's like I can't explain what he is because it kind of like there's a whole line of stuff
spoiler
of like
that like unravels.
But like his motivations for like who he keeps around him is like top tier vampire shit because he's just like
all the side characters are so interesting in Twilight.
Yeah,
right?
literally
like
the entire problem that Twilight has.
I genuinely don't really care about Bella and Edward.
Well, you're not supposed to. You're really not supposed to.
No, you're not supposed to.
Twilight is actually a lot like Remains of the Day in the way that like everything interesting is happening around the main characters, and the main characters are stupid and they're worried about silverware, and you're like, what the fuck, guys? Like the world is ending, and they're like, oh my god, what if we don't have sex? Like that is like what's happening. You're having that Remains of the Day frustration, but it's like it's natural and it's a really normal reaction to the narrative because they are the worst characters and they shouldn't be the main characters. And we all feel that. Like we all watch it like can we get more Emmett?
And then but the thing is, like, you do, then like you have to like commit to the whole thing, because it's like if you have a favorite, they'll have a good thing happen to them or like a good storyline happen, but it's somewhere in the series and it's not necessarily in the next one or the next one. It could be like far down the line.
Yeah.
That's like what makes people keep watching, because they're like, oh, but I want to know more about this character, and you're like, you will, just not in this one. Like, and you get into all the backstories of like the Cullen clan. It's great. Like, you find out why they're like who they are, and like and why they are the way they are, and why they have their special.
Find out what Rosalie's problem is, which is like basically one of the most important things you can learn.
Yeah,
Rosalie, best girl.
Yeah.
We love Rosalie.
Rosalie, by the end, you're like, oh man, everything is understandable. You're like, you're just like,
she's completely justified.
Probably one of the only characters that's actually justified for their actions.
Okay, I just want to know, because it's back, so the movie's over and it's back on like the Twilight page of Amazon Prime or whatever. So on Amazon Prime, it has 4.5 fucking stars. It's got over almost 16,000 votes.
Yep.
And it shows the IMDb rating as 5.2 out of 10. Like,
yeah, because Twilight's rating system came out like when it was on IMDb was like 10 years ago, when people were so like keen to hate on these movies and to like hate on this material. Like, it was kind of like people are like, oh, you can't be into Twilight, like it's lame if you're into Twilight, or like Twilight's for girls. Like, it was all that narrative. And then come 10 years later, everyone now appreciates like what this stuff is. So like if people are watching it on Netflix or Amazon Prime, they will rate that shit way higher, because like their enjoyment of it is so different from what it was like 10 years ago. Because like 10 years ago, I really disliked Twilight too, because it was just like, what the heck is this? But then you go through like the motions of being like, this is awful, and then you're like, this is really entertaining, and then you're like, no, I love so many parts of this.
Like right now, it's really hard for me to like want to watch this again and shit on it, because like when I do stuff like that, it's like it's fun to shit on. But in this, I just like it just barely crosses over that line of like it's so bad that I just honestly can't really find much enjoyment in it, even if it is.
I mean,
that bad.
I think you might have to like see the other movies as well, because like when like we're saying like all the really interesting stuff like that happens to like other characters comes in the later movies, and then you get like more conflict and stuff, so that you come back to the first movie, which the first movie is terrible, but like it has the most meme value in it.
You get to enjoy the first movie a lot more once you go through the entire series, because it's like, and like Danielle's been saying this too, where she doesn't know where one ends and the other begins, because it's like once you because once you watch the entire series, you do realize that like in terms of movie wise, it does actually feel like one whole movie. Yeah, and they almost made it to a point where it's not like they even ended on cliffhangers. They just ended in weird spots, but that's also where like how the books end. Like they just kind of end, and you're like, okay, but what was actually accomplished here? Nothing really. The whole thing is the accomplishment. Because like a lot of the questions you were asking, Nick, literally do get answered in the series. Like you're just like, why is this happening? What happens to this person? It's like it's just there, but it's like way farther down the line.
Yeah, okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask the people watching.
They're gonna tell you to watch it. Like if they have stuck this long and have been watching us for 2 hours watching this movie, it's because they like.
Yeah.
No one is gonna.
For the 2 to 4 people watching this in the last 2 hours.
Yeah.
And the people who might watch this after the fact or whatever, like genuinely, should I watch the rest? And if there's
do a poll on Twitter.
Okay, here's the thing. Twitter, everyone's gonna say yes.
Yeah, and think about that, Nick. These are the people you follow that are telling you that you should watch them. You follow them for a reason, do you not? Like,
I don't follow them for Twilight,
but you follow them for their like good opinions and taste.
I feel like you have to trust the Zack Snyder-ness of all of
Okay,
our
but
hearts.
Nick, just think about Nick, just think about this, okay? Look,
Okay, listen.
the thing about Twilight is that you have to look at it not as a serious movie, but as a sort of art film movie.
Yeah.
You have to look at it as an art film movie. You have to open yourself up to what it is the story is telling. Because once you start to open yourself up to the story, you start to see exactly what it's trying to convey. Like, we know it's crap because we've watched it multiple times, but you, Nick, you get to experience it
I know.
wholeheartedly. You're lucky. You're lucky to have this experience. And we need you to experience it again for us. We need to experience the first viewing through you.
Yeah, because it's like we can never get
It
that
was
back.
really gratifying.
Yeah, you can never get the first viewing of Twilight back because once you've committed to Twilight, like your mind is completely changed about like your opinions,
like-
everything is like
I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest. Like, my opinions walking in and out of this are about what I expected they would be.
yeah.
Yeah, but I think you'll like New Moon a lot.
Yeah, you'll like New Moon. You'll
Yeah.
you'll cringe at about the first 30 minutes of New Moon.
New Moon is so
Yeah.
fun. New Moon is such
I
a fun
personally-
ride.
I
Okay, fine. Okay, so
I
fine. So
personally
so
like my
one thing is,
favorite one.
the
but-
people who are gonna watch this have watched it or whatever. I'll do a Twitter poll, and then I'm asking the people watching this at home to tell me what they think I should do next. I'm hoping it's to not watch these movies.
Oh my god.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Mercy of Twitter
Anyone-
and
Anyone who watches this
listen
video,
to what the masses say.
They're gonna
All
say
fine
yes.
of you. Like,
look, you're already considering it. You're that like see, it's already
You're
there.
halfway there.
You planted the seed where you're already considering it. So it's like now you're just like, I need other people's opinions, but it's there. You're like, I just need more validation to do it, and they're gonna give you that validation because they're gonna be like, yes,
I
Nick.
don't want that validation.
I feel like no one.
Hey, Al, aren't we
So-
supposed to watch the
so
Spider-Man movies?
wanting to
Can we do
carry
that?
on. This
Huh?
like vague feeling of kind of wanting to carry on.
That's what gets you through.
Is it because of the unanswered questions? Is it because of the promise of more movies? Or is it because of Charlie?
Yeah, like we need to know. It's the questions. He's the questions.
It's not even the questions. I just
Okay, Nick, it's just,
hold on.
it's just
Any sort of interest I have is just like I
Dark
have-
curiosity?
I just because I know there's things that get really bad, and I guess like I am curious about see where things end. I guess.
well, you'll never know how bad it is unless you see it.
I have to say the action does increase quite a bit as the series goes along.
Yeah,
Like,
the action's really good.
Yeah.
Like, the presence of plot also increases.
Yeah, it's true. There's like actual real plot lines like that occur. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not saying if they're good or bad plot lines, but they
Yeah, I would
occur.
say like the last two movies are like pretty packed, honestly.
Last three, like
Okay,
Eclipse
okay,
and, like
okay.
One and Podcast.
But we're not gonna focus.
Okay, we're doing the poll. We're doing the thing here on YouTube. Like, whatever the result is, I'll do whatever that says. Okay.
That's beautiful. Leave it
Guys,
as a fate.
guys, make,
On that
make
note,
accounts and lock
I've been doing it. Okay, we've been at this really for almost 3 hours. Over
Yeah.
3
It's glorious.
Can we
Because,
vote on the
Are we allowed
poll,
to vote?
Nick?
Are we allowed to vote? Or is that
Do
cheating?
our votes count?
Your votes don't count. It has to be
Okay.
out.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
Fine.
Get pull,
Wait,
pull,
can you
all,
see who
pull all
votes?
our influence.
wait, can you see who votes?
No, he can't. We have
No.
it's on our system.
Yeah.
Okay, then I am saying on camera that I will not vote.
I promise not to vote.
I'll do
I-
honor system. It's fine.
Okay.
I want this to be a real experience for you, so
Yeah.
like I can honor the system.
But yeah, for
Yeah.
real, I'm not gonna vote.
All
Yeah, I
right.
won't.
All right. So if the votes come in and I'm asked to do this again, we'll line up the details. Danielle will get another cake. Like, all right. On that note, for everyone, all 3 to 4 of you guys who've been watching along,
Thank you for staying this
Thank
long.
you
Yeah,
so
thank
much.
you.
Thank you for the support.
You know what? We love you
Tim
too.
was here. I know Katma was here. A couple of people who've been on the channel. A couple ICU guys. Yeah. So if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, definitely do. My @ is there on my thing there in my video. And that's where I'll be announcing when we do the next one. So until then,
So excited.
thanks.
I'm gonna dress up
All
for the
right.
occasion better next time if we do this because like.
All right, thanks for listening, guys.
All right, see you guys.